Alright, hello and welcome everybody to the Gamesline podcast. It's
Very laid back
John.
intro.
Yeah, I'm literally leaning back right now. Okay, I'm tired.
He's like the Fat Joe of podcasters.
I guess. Folks, hi, it's me, John. Hello, I am here to talk about games. Hello.
Hi.
This time we have Scott on. Scott is here.
What's popping, gamers?
Maverick is here.
Hey, barely.
We're all hurt. We're all damaged.
It just the mystery of sore throat hit me this past weekend, and it's been awful. I've literally got an active kettle in the back, just to let everyone know how I'm recovering.
And joining us this week is a special guest, previous contributor, current VTuber, and general artiste, is Trex. Trex, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm feeling good, unlike you guys. Also, don't refer to me as a VTuber. They're gonna know.
Wait, is that not...
Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know?
Them. The feds, dude. The feds.
Ops wanted some initiative, blew up their entire coordinates.
You can't do this again, Matt. You cannot.
You got me moving different.
I'm putting my... Okay, get it out. Get the sillies out of your system.
Well, no, my initial thought was, my power got sapped to power Trex's model.
That's true. That's the lore.
The entire time that I was not able to speak was actually to help the homie sing Annie's song for subscriber.
Yeah.
See, I can be different and joke funny.
I was just very scared it was going to be a repeat of last week.
But see, the thing is that I could do it again.
Please, I beg of you.
I'll try not to.
If you want to, here's the thing: if you want to get your sillies out, if you want to do as many Dracula flow quotes right now as you want, real quick, just blast them out, get them out of the way.
See, that's the thing. It's not that I can just do them all in one execution. That's not how it works. It's a matter of literally, it's the flow.
It's true. Okay, yeah, your brain has been broken. I understand.
My brain has been broken that way, and then my brain got broken by not being able to do shit for the last week.
What you're saying is your sore throat has been so bad, you haven't been able to say any flow at all, and now you're finally...
Quite literally, for the last 2 days, I took a vocal rest. Because it was that bad. Only today do I actually feel able to, speak. And I said, you know what? I don't want illness to take care of my life anymore. So I broke out of my cage so that I could stay here and podcast with my good friend Trex and my good friend Scott and my good friend John.
I'm very excited to talk to you.
Oh.
I was talking to Mav. I guess I'm excited to talk to you too.
Wow.
The hater over here.
All right, well, we're here. We're talking. Some of us against
the wishes of God.
Yeah, man, what a fucking trip it's been right now. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm like half asleep. I worked this past week and I had to go to my cousin's wedding and I didn't know anybody there and was kind of just wanted to die the whole time. But we're here talking about games now.
Hey, my back hurt real bad when I was playing Stadium Stampede, and I was very dedicated to doing that stream because I have been putting it off for a long time, and my back still hurty, and it's fine. It's not. I mean, I'm living. I'm sitting upright despite what God has tried to do to me. But that's just the reality that we're in right now. We're all extremely hot to pod.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Trex has just been able to do backflips the entire time we've been talking.
Yeah.
They've been doing so many acrobatics.
I woke up at 3 p.m. today. I think I'm good.
Yeah, that explains it. You get enough sleep.
You stored enough energy, yeah.
Yeah.
How's
I
your
was falling
hibernating
asleep.
been going?
Mine?
Yeah, are you ready to sleep through the winter?
No, the winter's the time of the year that I'm like actually awake.
I see.
I sleep through the summer. But now it's
I feel
it's
like
white bitch fall, so it's my time to go to Starbucks. So I had to
Let's
wake up.
go. I actually did get a pumpkin spice latte this morning.
I've had like 8, so
Okay.
Yeah.
It was. I think like people found out that like seasonal affective disorder can mean any season, so that's like, oh,
wait, really?
I feel like that might be the case.
That would explain
if that's
a lot.
totally wrong, but yeah, if it's a thing that is in the common knowledge, but then there's somebody that's like, well, no, actually, I kind of feel okay during the winter, and I'm just a sad bitch over the summer. I would assume.
See,
yeah, that's how it is for me. Yeah.
I'm deeply affected by big boy season because that's when I'm thriving.
That's like all year.
Is it? Because I figured big boy season was just like the fall.
Big boy season's all fucking year.
Well, thank you for telling me that. Now I know. Jesus.
Yeah, you gotta get your big boy legs out and strut.
They're always doing that, though.
Yeah, we are, because we walk everywhere.
It's true.
I'm like medium. I think
medium rare
boy.
Season.
Medium boy fall. It's your time.
I guess. Hasn't fucking. I mean, it hasn't really happened yet. I guess, but we'll see.
When is it going to be normal boy spring?
Hopefully
in the spring,
never.
probably.
It hasn't been any spring to me. Now I don't want to direct this too much because John, you are in charge. But
I mean, we could talk about video games.
I do want to talk about video games very specifically. I do want to talk about being a normal boy.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, okay. So here's the thing, though. We do have a guest.
We do have a guest.
I would like to, at the very least, let Trex introduce themselves.
Oh yes, absolutely. Go for it.
Yeah. Let us we should let people know the reason why we're having this person on here. Like we're just like, yeah, here's Trex, whatever. Like no, come on, let's hear it.
You're so correct. It felt so natural having
just
them here.
Batting Scott with like a newspaper rolled up. That's like down, off the table.
No, I mean, I get it. Like honestly, it was just very natural. So we're chilling. Trex is great. But we want everyone to know why we think Trex is great. Tell us what you've been up to lately.
Shitting, farting.
What have you been doing? What have you been doing when you're off the toilet?
When I'm off the toilet, I work all fucking day. I stream all fucking day. I play one game all fucking day instead of working. And then my friends message me on Steam and they go, "Hey Trex, why have you been playing Played Up for 15 hours straight?" And I go, "I don't know, dude. It just happened. And I'm scared."
How it goes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to talk about Played Up then? Is that what you're leading us to?
No.
Desperately
Go down this hole. I can't. Wait.
I'm U-turning. I don't think we should talk about Played Up because then I'll boot up Played Up and then I won't be around.
Okay. Please. Tell us what kind of work you get up to, I guess.
Well, I primarily do pixel art. Primarily animation work. I do a lot of animation work for a lot of different streamers. And it is so tiring, but it pays and I like it. So, and then it gives me more time to fuck around and do video games sometimes. I sometimes play games on stream, but mostly an art streamer. But I like to play games. I like to force people to watch me play games, so.
Sure. What games have you been playing recently? On stream or off?
That aren't your Manchurian Candidate phrase.
Yeah, which aren't the one that we cannot name.
So the most recent thing that I played was a Chilla's art game. It's Parasocial. It's probably the newest game that I have played because I'm really bad about keeping up on new games and trends and stuff. But TLDR, it's a horror video game, very like retro style, like has like a VHS filter and everything, all that good stuff.
This seems nuts.
Yeah, have you not played a Chilla's Art game before?
No, I haven't.
Never even heard of it, honestly.
Really? People were playing like Closing Shift and
Closing Shift sounds familiar.
Yeah,
I want to say you're tapped
one,
into a completely different genre of video games than I've ever been in touch with. So
I think, yeah, I mean, I think that my taste in video games is a little different.
See, I'm familiar with these because I have seen a thumbnail attached to a anime dog girl or a anime, whatever other VTubers I know have played like Night Shift and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like popular in the VTuber community, at least, which is, you know, primarily what I invest my time in. But yeah, no, their games are really like unique. It's a very like unique style that I really like. It has that like retro feel to it that like kind of adds a lot of like eeriness to it. I'm a little bit, I'm a little picky about my horror games, but I'm also very easy to scare. So it's like, it's really like, it's like kind of pathetic. The amount of times I've like screamed when I was playing that, but I was also like, it's kind of like, it's just like a game that feels like, it wasn't like, I don't want to say it wasn't magical because that's not the point of like a game about like, like horror and stuff, but it was like, just like, I don't know how to explain it other than it's just like too real for me, you know?
I'm very with you because like I'm very bad when it comes to like being in horror games. Like I get real wrapped up in tension like so badly that it can be like really crippling sometimes. But anytime I see like an actual scare, I'm just like, oh, that's funny. like, it's never the scares themselves that ever get me. It's just the slow creeping tension. And it's like, some games do that very well. Other games, not so well.
Yeah. And I think with like Chilla's Art particularly, they're really good at like mastering that.
Yeah, this seems like really dope.
Yeah, it has that like weird, like uncanny atmosphere that like a lot of like PS1 games were really good at capturing. But I think a lot of my enjoyment was a lot of the tension because it was like, oh, when is something scary going to happen? Ooh, I'm in this tiny little apartment. Ooh, these people are weird, very polygonal, still wearing the same outfit they were wearing 3 days ago. That's pretty cool. And then like the jump scares were like, the dude just like T-poses at you. Not actually, but like the way he was walking was like very just like, oh, that's a little silly. Still got me, but it's a little silly. So... But
so what kind of game is it exactly? This one that you just played, the Parasocial one. Like what is it exactly? Especially compared to the other games.
So it's a little shorter. It's kind of just you just like walk around. What's
the plot?
So the plot is sorry. The plot is that you're a streamer. I think this is partially why a lot of people are playing it right now. You're a streamer, and somebody sends a link in your chat while you're streaming a game, and they're like, hey, click this. And so you click it, and then you get essentially a virus that just like exposes your face, takes the VTuber away, exposes your face. Everybody sees your face, and they're like, holy shit. And then you get the stalker, and like this person just texting you like scary, creepy messages. It's about somebody essentially being parasocial and stalking you. And you know, it builds up a lot of like the discomfort, and it really shows that like when you have a situation like this, like it's very hard to trust people. It's hard to trust like your closest friends. It's hard to trust like the policeman. Like it's just like you never know who this person is that's like stalking you.
I do want to say in the about this game, one of the key features is psychological horror. This game will drive you insane.
No. Well, maybe.
The top review says German 985 simulator.
Holy shit. Yeah, I thought it would be a little bit longer. I think that's my biggest issue is like it took me like an hour and a half to play through it, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I didn't prep for like a short stream.
That's what it seems like with a lot of these games. Like they have a pretty solid narrative focus. They have a couple ideas they want to explore, and they don't want to like waste your time doing that. Which it's good. It's good as like a digestible thing for like an afternoon or something. But like you tend to run pretty long streams, so I can imagine how blasting through this pretty quickly might have been a little sad.
Yeah. I think next time I play a Chilla's Arts game, I think they're usually like an hour to 2 hours long anyway. Like I think that they are very focused on the narrative. I'll probably install a couple, but that was the first Chilla's Art game that I've played. I've seen a couple people play Closing Shift, but haven't played it personally, so I don't have a whole lot to say about that.
I think I'm familiar with Closing Shift through, funnily enough, through Jerma. I think I've seen like a clip of him playing that. So yeah, that does make sense. So here's a question though. How has being a streamer like affected how you interact with games? You know, like you said, this game being shorter, it's sort of changed how you looked at it because you're like, oh, this didn't last as long. This wasn't like a super long stream game. Like, how else has performing while gaming changed how you view games?
Oh, yeah. So I have a lot of like attention issues. That's my first thing. And so, when you stream, like you have to be entertaining, you have to read things out loud, you have to make jokes, and you have to like put all your attention like on several different points, talk to chat, stuff like that. You have to be engaging and you have to make sure that you're engaging. So it kind of takes a lot of the enjoyment out of games away sometimes, because then I'm like, I did not consume what the fuck just happened in this game because I was trying to be entertaining. So there's a lot of games that I've had to play again for a second time off stream, which normally I wouldn't have to do that. And then also I just hit my mic. I hope y'all didn't hear that. But I just talk with my hands too much. But like another thing is you guys know that I stream for usually about like 4, sometimes 6 hours. My streams last a long time. When I play a game by myself, I play it for 30 minutes and then I do something else. And I come back to it a little bit later. I play 30 minutes more. I go do something else. I can't just like sit and focus on it for too long because I get bored really easily. So a lot of the streams where I do game for that long takes a lot out of me. And sometimes it can feel like when I'm done playing it that I didn't have a good time and that I was like almost like bored or uninterested in it. But then like after like sitting and, decompressing after stream, I'm like, oh yeah, I did really, really enjoy that actually. Like that was a lot of fun. I'm excited to play more, but I usually try to space out like the games that I play within like a week. So like if I play like a long game, then oftentimes I'll have to wait a whole week before I play the next part of it, and it just like makes me sad because I'm like I want to play more. So but yeah.
Have you played anything that you think was enhanced by the streaming experience, or maybe something that was detracted? Like you mentioned the Parasocial a little bit, but like, are there any specific instances of games that you're like, damn, I'm so glad I played this with other people watching, or damn, maybe I should have had this be just by myself?
There was a couple games. A lot of like the games that are specifically like, they feel like they're made to be streamed are often like the most fun. Like I recently also played Getting Over It. And that's like very much like you gotta stream that game. And that I actually had a lot of fun with. If I played that by myself, I would have given up like 2 minutes in and been like, okay, fuck this. This sucks. But
sure.
Like, streaming it, it's like you're kind of forced to sit there and play through it. And I actually like was having a good time with it. Unless
I do think, just to interject real quick, I do think there's like a very good contemplative quality to Getting Over It, where like it's trying to create a dynamic between you and the developer of the game itself that like other games don't exactly try and do or push and pull on, which is like which is really interesting, that I think could definitely get caught or missed like in streaming. But like, it depends on how exactly you're handling it, I guess. Like it's fun in like both of those modes.
I think like another game that's like less of like a stream game. Me and Scott kind of talked a little bit about this before we started, but like I did actually have fun like streaming Resident Evil 4, despite not completely finishing the remake. And despite a couple bumps of like people backseating a lot, but I think that like that game was just like more enjoyable having like a lighthearted audience watching and being able to ask people to push me in the right direction too while you're playing like this dark game that's like creepy, and then, you know, I'm kind of a pussy with games. So.
It's also a game that is based on a game that is like, that is relatively like pretty linear and straightforward, and I think the remake like it's very handholdy in a lot of ways, but like in other ways it kind of expects you to understand Resident Evil 4 already, especially the combat. So like it's a weirdly derivative game, if that makes sense. So like I understand like this is also your first time ever playing any Resident Evil game. I was about to say like you're starting with 4 is a fun one to start with, but
yeah, it was good. It was easy to get a grip on. So
yeah,
it was fun though. I liked it. Would finish it maybe one day.
Yeah, I mean, I sure finished it and then some, because I'm itching to dive back in, honestly. But no, yeah, it's cool. It's cool to hear about the whole experience. You know, like I think, Scott, I like the times that I've tried streaming. It makes me feel like a friggin' alien. I'm just like, I don't want to fucking do this. I don't want to be on all the time. I just want to. I just want to chill. So you got to be a different breed, and I respect it a whole lot.
It's definitely not for everybody.
Last time John streamed, I sent him all of my sound alerts that I was using, and that included a lot of farts, and the people who were watching were very happy to play those as frequently as possible. So
yeah.
I can understand why you would never want to do it again.
I didn't like it very much. I don't know, like, I'm not opposed, just like, oh, hey, you know, I'm chilling, I'll show you this stuff, but I don't know, it's the interaction, it's just like, I just want to relax, just
sometimes
here to
you just want to
game. I want to show this. Yeah.
A lot of people do play video games to chill out and relax, and that's often really hard to do when you're streaming. Granted, there are some streamers who are like, I'm a no mic streamer and I still get 200 viewers and stuff like that. And I could just play Minecraft all day and people watch even though I don't communicate with them. And they're successful and I admire that and I wish that could be me. But unfortunately, I don't know how to shut the fuck up. So.
No, it's good. It's good. I guess just for one more like streamer question, do you have any just like good stories maybe that you'd want to share from your streams, or just from this experience, like, you know, like fostering a community as it were, or just like meeting people? Do you have any good stories?
I mean, nothing like crazy specific. A lot of my enjoyment from streaming is getting to know like other streamers, and I've met like a lot of like bigger streamers. I've met a lot of like smaller streamers. I've like a lot of my friends now are people who I met through streaming that I wouldn't have otherwise. And you know, along with streaming comes like some bad experiences, some fallouts with people. Like there is a lot of drama in the VTuber community. Everybody knows that.
Of course.
But you know, you're in an entertainment business, so that's like that's to be expected for sure. But I think just like making sure to look at the positive and looking on the bright side of things. I really love my community that I've been building, and I've been trying to get them a little bit more like engaged in my streams, and seeing like I've been like encouraging people to like post their art and doing streams where I can like encourage people to draw along with me, and that.
Yeah, I saw some stuff like that. You were posting like the prompts and all that. Like that's a cool idea. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun because it's also very helpful in like meeting other people too who could also be, you know, future coworkers or friends or whatever, which is really awesome. It's really, really cool just seeing the different people I've met through streaming.
Absolutely. All right. Well, yeah, thanks for the run through. You know, hopefully it wasn't too much just like, oh man, the streams, the sausage being made. I don't know. I don't want to be like lobbing softballs.
Streamer,
but, you know.
I want to know everything about your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well,
exactly.
my IP address is this, social security number is this.
Oh,
yeah,
perfect,
yeah.
streamer. Please give me more.
My shoe size is this.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's so many like different types of streamer. Like I think there's a very like good community of streamers like that. I think a lot of us tend to watch where like for the most part like the people that are interacting with them are like cool and funny and like, you know, they're being normal. And then I'll watch someone like Scott Jund who like is like I started watching because he like did a whole bunch of really like good and interesting like soul stuff, especially with Elden Ring. It's like, oh, he's been like a Dark Souls PvP guy for a really long time. And watching his streams and seeing the chat is like in like the quality of people saying things is nuts because it's just people asking him like very basic questions about his life. Like, do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? Like over and over again, and he'll answer every single one of them. It's like
so weird.
It's so weird. It's so strange. Like I don't understand how he does it, but it's like it's his job. Like it is his job that he does and makes like a lot of money on, and it's like good for him.
That's like interesting because like also just not to get like too grim, but like sometimes like questions like that seems so innocent. Like as a streamer, you have to be very mindful of because oftentimes it can be fetishy. Like, and you wouldn't know. It would be like, hey, do you enjoy hamburgers? And like you wouldn't fucking know that's somebody's fucking fetish, but somebody's trying to get you to answer yes so they can record it and then watch it over and over and daydream about you guys getting married or whatever the hell. So it's you know, it's interesting.
I mean, I don't want to make any assumptions about Scott Jund as a person or a streamer, but he strikes me as the type of person who, like, there might not be a lot of fetish stuff about. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like in response to that, you gotta get a button that just plays an Arby's commercial.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
He's
our burgers keep blowing up.
I don't want to talk shit, but he's not the type of streamer who like plays sound alerts or like has a whole bunch of stuff. Like he doesn't have like sound effects or like buttons that do things. He's just a guy who sits down and plays a video game, you know?
A dude where streaming is, I've got the camera, I've got the gameplay.
Yeah,
exactly. I am here for a set amount of time.
Exactly.
God.
So it's like, there's a level to where like, he's only having so much fun that, like, the people watching are only having so much fun. But also he gets, like, hundreds of viewers, so, like, and he's able to support himself from it, so who the fuck am I? Who am I to say anything? He's doing fine.
True.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I think we've had Scott on the leash for long enough. I think we now need to just let him run wild.
You want? I'm so ready to become a real boy.
I
love my dad Geppetto.
I think it's time for you to lie.
I love to lie. No, I hate to lie. Liza P kicks a lot of ass. Maverick is actually fairly close to where I am in the game, so we're thankfully very very close. I'm like a tiny bit further than him.
Yeah, no, like, again, if some of these later end bosses give me an issue, like, that'll be the gap.
You'll fucking teach him a lesson is what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna try. I'm doing my best.
How have you been enjoying it, honestly? Because I've been having a really fun time, but there are occasionally times where I'm like, this wouldn't happen if this was Dark Souls.
For the most part, I've been having a good time. There's been a thing that happens because I have it on Game Pass where my controller will just not register an input.
Oh, that's
and so
fun.
I've definitely had moments where it's just like, I'm trying to dodge. Why can't I roll out of this? I
don't know if that's a Game Pass thing. I think it's just that the input cues are very strict. So it's like much stricter than Souls games sometimes even. So there's a
it's like I'll hear like the connect disconnect sound on Windows happen.
Oh, well, okay, that's a different thing then.
Yeah. There have been other moments as well though where it's like, it's a very particular kind of flow that I need to maneuver in order to actually be able to like do stuff, but overall I've really been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun to play. Like at no time has it felt like I'm getting tilted. More so it's just like, all right, again, the context being that, I'm playing this while I'm goddamn sick. It's like I have headache and I'm weak right now. Let me go to bed. And then I'll come back and do this. And it's like, oh yeah, cool. I figured it out, I guess, in my sleep. And now it's time to continue being a real boy.
Well, are you a real boy yet?
Not yet. I'm on the quest.
You're getting there. That's what matters.
That's right. What the haters don't want me to be real.
We've both been playing Dex builds. What have you been using for the most part?
For the most part, I had like the booster glaive.
That's a good weapon.
It was really good weapon. And so here's the cool thing about the blade and handle mechanic, where that weapon on its own, love it. Sometimes though, it can be a little bit annoying where there's a specific movement or momentum that it has that can be a little slow. Mm-hmm. I had already put in a lot of upgrades into the actual blade. And so I'm like, all right, for this ladder end material, I got to be able to figure something out. Also realized that there's another sword you get that's a dancer's great sword.
Yes. That's a fun weapon.
Use that one. The blade isn't as up there in upgrades, but I did upgrade the handle at least to be about the same output. And so I fused those two together, and that's the big thing. Blades are going to be your main attack. Blades will affect the actual damage output, but then handles not only affect those are where your strength and dex. The handles affect the scaling and also the most of the moveset. Yeah, the actual moveset gets changed as well, which in this case I got that great sword. So it's I'm doing swift movements, but with that very amped up blade, and that's I do not see myself getting away from that. Well, here's the thing: is you're very close to getting the katana. You say that, so it's all right, I guess I got another thing. If I'm gonna get the Yamato, then I guess I gotta okay. So here's the thing. Before, so I'm fully katana pilled now. I'm straight katana, nothing else. Before that, for most of the game, I was just using the rapier blade and the rapier handle because it's the smallest, quickest weapon. And I think maybe that detracted from some of my enjoyment because some of the bosses feel like you maybe need a little bit more oomph to really take them down, and the rapier is just it's such a quick, but it's such a short range weapon, and its actual hits only deal so much damage, so it's it really fully depends on you getting combos off, and you can only do that so often. So pretty shortly after I beat the King of Puppets, which is a fucking amazing boss fight. I love that fight so much. You get his scythe weapon, and that thing. Have you messed with it at all? Oh, I haven't tried out the scythe yet. The scythe has the scythe is actually it's like Ivy's sword from Soul Calibur. It's got an extended blade thing that you can swing around on its R2. So I went from, and also just by virtue of it being a boss weapon, and those weapons are so quick to level up compared to the normal blades.
became my strongest weapon, hands down. So, I switched over to that. And here's the thing about that is going from a weapon that is like weak and short range to a weapon that is strong and long range. Boy, did that like completely change the fucking game. It's a really good weapon. But you are very close to getting the katana, which I think like the thing about Souls games is sometimes they'll just have the weapon, like, they'll have a weapon that is just, like, weirdly better and has a whole bunch more tech than, like, everything else in the game. And that's what the katana is. Because the katana has a whole bunch of shit to it. Like, it's not just R1s, R2s, charge attacks. It's got, like, a whole bunch of weird tech to it. Like, first off, it's like its handle like special attack is just the long range like energy blade move that the Moonlight Blade has, which is like, that's fine on its own. That's great. I love to just do a big ol' energy swing. But its main like R1s, like its quick attacks, they actually have momentum depending on which way you're pointing your thumbstick. So you can be dodging mid-attack while you're just hitting R1 over and over and over again. You're putting yourself out of harm's way while attacking. It's nuts. And then the charged R2 has a point in it that just like, that is a perfect parry if you land it at the right time. And then it does like a if you like time it perfectly, it does like a really big and strong attack. It's nuts. Also, the light R2 move, the quick R2, has like a 2-hit combo where it'll send you backwards, sort of like how the Falchion and stuff in the Souls games does. And then if you tap it again, you'll just do a big like forward moving attack. So it's a weapon that's all about like doing a whole bunch of extra movement. And it's nuts that this thing exists and is in this game, and it's not like overpowered or anything because it has so many tools to it that you're like, well, I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna start fucking things up, and then you still get fucked up because you don't know how to use this thing yet. But it's the kind of weapon where you're using it for so long and you're like trying to get good with it that it feels so rewarding when you finally like get all of its eccentricities and it really comes together. It's so fun. I'm having such a good time with this katana.
My boy Pinocchio will learn how to wield the katana. That sounds great. I'm really excited to like get into that.
It's really unfortunate because it's like, because it's such a good weapon, like it kind of makes all the other weapons kind of look like Dookie comparatively.
Right, but then I think like again, what makes this a good part of the genre is that like you can still figure out like tech with other stuff. Like someone can hear all that movement stuff and they're like, I don't really want that. And that's fine because there are so many other options that they have. I haven't even busted out like the chainsaw yet, which seems so stupid, but would love to try it out.
Yes, I like. So the fun thing about that like chainsaw blade is you can put that in other weapons. Obviously, you can put that in other handles. And some of the handles are very long. I found one weapon that is just a piston. And you can put that saw blade handle on that piston, and you can do that charge at R2 where it's just like slamming over and over again, and that saw blade is also spinning at the same time. It's goofy. You can do some real silly shit with this game. I wish I was spec'd into doing that right now because I would love to just play that.
I was gonna say
maybe that's a new game plus or second playthrough thing, but
maybe. But like in general, I honestly do appreciate that this is a goofy game.
It's really silly. It's silly, but it's also like
endearing. It's endearingly silly.
It's endearing, but like the characters and the world take itself so seriously. It is a game that is so dead set on making you care about the legend of Pinocchio It really wants you to embrace becoming a real boy.
Yeah, again, like it's all like, this whole idea of like, you're not like other puppets. Again, stupid for me to say right now, but like the idea that you're in this world of like pseudo, like, grand industry, like right at the turn of like the, I forget which fucking one it is, but like the 1900 World's Fair kind of like ideal, a very like Jules Verne inspired. I mean, again, story of Pinocchio by Carlo, the homeboy.
Doman.
Carlo Doman.
Who does get name dropped at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, because it's in honor of him. It's a
oh yeah.
Carlo Collodi. But it's taking all of these other like inspirations and inferences, and it like blends it all in this way that's like genuinely fun to look at, because you're doing a lot of like AI focused, like what is machine and what is man? How can you tell the difference? But also blending that with this like whole focus of what morality can be for people, and the original idea of like, oh yeah, like people will know when you lie. It'll be very plain to see in your face. But you kind of just take that and realize like, no, it is actually very easy to lie to people. It is like if anything, the game is like, human beings next to breathing just lie.
Yeah,
and that is something for you to learn.
Some would argue that. But hey, here's the thing is, maybe sometimes you don't lie.
But maybe sometimes you don't lie.
But maybe sometimes you do lie. I'll say, like, for a lot of the decisions early in the game that you get, because you, like, for John and Trex, you get, like, weird decision points that are, like, do you want to lie or do you want to tell the truth? Like, the very first one, you have to lie. You can't not lie because you, like, can't progress the game otherwise. It's just a tutorial on how to lie. But, like, a lot of the conversation points become, like, they start as very, like, innocuous in your choice to lie or not to lie. So it's very easy to just be like, oh yeah, I'll lie in this situation, why not? Doesn't seem like it would cause too much harm. But, like, as the game goes on, a lot more of these choices become a lot heavier, and some of them just really feel like lying here would not necessarily make a lot of sense. The game sort of expects you to maybe lie a bunch at the beginning, or not, because there are multiple endings. Conceivably, depending on how much you do or do not lie, that's an aspect of it. Despite what the Fextra Life Wiki will tell you, it's very strange that the Fextra Life Wiki would be wrong about anything. So strange. Sorry to air my wiki grievances on this podcast, but it does play into what ending you'll get, like which choices you make throughout the game. And a lot of the later choices, like they don't necessarily feel right to lie in these situations. Like, not to spoil too much, but one of them is a situation where you find out a character's like comrade in battle. They got fucked up real bad. Like, you found them, they were still alive at the time, but they're not gonna make it. And the way that they got fucked up is not good. Like, in a way that probably spells impending doom. And you have the choice to, when you go back and tell this person, be like, hey, this is exactly how this person died, or be like, hey, no, they died nobly in battle. And it's like, well, do I really want to, like, lie just to try to make this person feel good, or do I want to, like, try and really warn them about the impending danger here? You know? And it's like, it's that kind of, like, moral decision that you're coming up with, in a game that, Mav, you pointed out to me, the soundtrack does include remixed songs from DJ Max.
You just have DJ Max songs. Like, because they're from the same developer. But also, yeah, on the tail end of that, like I just recently had a decision that is like, okay, this whole like disease that is afflicting people, we might have found a cure, but here's the thing, like it'll give them a few final moments of like peace, or you could let this person stay at the life that they have, and it'll be a painful death, but they'll have the longevity of that. What do you think? Like the choice isn't even like, oh man, like what are we gonna do? It's like, I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do? And it's just like, fuck, you actually caught me at a really specific moment.
Yeah, it manages to play in that like morality space in a really interesting way for a game that is largely very pulpy.
Yeah, and I think like that's a really good piece of it, where I don't want to just say that like Bloodborne doesn't exist in that space, but like
it's pulpy in a different way for sure.
Yeah, where it's more Bloodborne, the idea is like, oh wow, everything is suffering in its way, but you'll figure something out. The fact,
or you won't.
Or you
in
won't.
Bloodborne, all you have to do is seek pale blood. That's all they tell you.
Yeah, here at least, because of the fact that like your protagonist is like very specifically, the boy who lies or tells truths. You have a bit more, like, there's a bit more weight to all that.
Yeah, I've genuinely really been enjoying it. I think like I do have some minor reservations. I think like the actual, I really like the backstory, and I like a lot of the characters themselves are very shallow for the most part, but they all fit very important roles, and that's what really works for them. I just think like the actual plot itself is not particularly interesting, but that's fine because the backdrop itself and every like silly thing that I've been doing up until this point has been so gratifying otherwise. Also, it's just a really fun game to play. I finally unlocked the last upgrade for the grappling hook that just lets you do a big old like aerial attack like right after you grappling hook onto someone. It's sick. It's a game that is all about being dope, sick-ass Pinocchio ready to save your dad, Geppetto.
Or not, who knows? There are many mysteries abound in the world of Pinocchio, in the city of Krat.
Got puppets in there.
Do you want to talk more about this DJ Back song? Because this is the first time I heard about this, like right before this podcast, and I'm still fucked up about it.
I mean, that's not like this is all I learned today too, but like go for it.
So John, so this game does have a whole bunch of like good like diegetic music that you're listening to, and you're like, right. Oh, this is nice, this is fun. But in your hub area that you head back to like level up and do upgrades and stuff, there's a record player, and there are records that you collect throughout the game. And it's like the songs that are on those records are like, oh, I haven't heard this in the game anywhere. But this is like, this is really like sad, melodical, really good, really good music. And I'm like, I'm really enjoying it. And there's a mechanical incentive to you sitting there and just listening to a song to completion, because that does increase your like sort of obfuscated humanity meter. That does help you become a real boy. Like you'll finish listening to a song, and then you'll finish listening to a song, and then a big pop-up will show up that's like, your springs are reacting. But the thing I just learned before this podcast is all of those songs are like sad Baroque remixes of songs from DJ Max.
Yeah, because they're both by the same company, the same developer.
It's so fucking nuts. What a sick game.
Yeah, smoke them if you got them, I guess.
I had zero expectations for this game. I thought it was going to be like a little bit funny, but it is like quickly become like, it is a top fiver for me right now.
All right. Well, I've been gaming a little bit.
Hell yeah, brother.
I guess I'll talk about the thing that I played that isn't shared by the rest of y'all. I got that Pokemon DLC, and I played that while I was on my trip.
Let's go.
It's fine. It's not a lot. It's one of those things where it's like they added a bunch of stuff if you're like really in deep, and it's like I kind of am, but I'm not,
it's
like,
a good reason to go back to the game.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not playing competitively. I keep thinking about it, but maybe sometime. And I'm interested to hear all the Pokemon that got added and the new moves and all that. Like Ogerpon is fucking nuts. It's like it's getting like banned to Ubers already. It's crazy. But the story itself isn't very long. The area it's just fine. The one thing that I will say though is I cannot believe that I'm saying this. The DLC runs worse than the base game.
That's scary.
Yeah. It runs really bad sometimes, and it's super frustrating because, as someone who is a fan of that game, despite everything that's up with it, seeing that the DLC that they, took extra time to work on runs worse. What's going on over there, guys? Like, seriously, at this point, it doesn't even really make sense.
I mean, it's probably strictly that they're on such a tight deadline that they don't really have a lot of time to do optimization that they need to do. And let the fucking Pokemon people breathe.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if this game gets delayed. Fucking Scarlet Violet came out the same year as another Pokemon game. It's fine.
It's fine. Delay it.
You can
delay
space them out.
it. Space it out. We don't need this many games. Stop.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
They need all those games because people are going to buy them like fucking hotcakes, and they need $18 million per day, so.
But otherwise, it's decent. I still need to do the side quest thing, which is the hot camera lady brings into the forest. So I gotta do that.
Ayo.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the story of that DLC? Because you showed us some bits and pieces of it, and it sounds like there's an element to it where you're the bad guy, and that's kind of good.
Okay, so I guess we'll kind of, I don't know. Do we want to just spoil what happens in the Pokemon DLC here? It's been
as like comfortable as you are spoiling it.
I mean, I don't give a shit. It's I already played it.
Homie ain't getting spoiled.
I don't play Pokemon for the story anyway, so go for it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like by now, if you were interested in that, you will have seen it already. That's kind of how I think about it. So go to this new region. Like, it's actually like a brand new region. It's not even just like, oh, hey, here's like a new city in Paldea or whatever. Like, no, you travel to a new region. Which it's called Kitakami, which there is an actual city in Japan called Kitakami. So I don't know if this is like, like in Gen 10, they're going to kind of go back to like a Japanese inspired region, maybe, or something like that.
In Gen 10, they're going to go to Chicago.
Yeah, finally. I mean, we
they're
already had
the being a Pokemon.
We already had New York, baby. So it's so you travel there, and you're basically just on a field trip, and you team up with these other two kids from another academy, which is the Blueberry Academy in Unova, which, hey, next remakes, that's going to be Gen 5.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Or if they do remakes, there's whatever. So you team up with it's a brother and sister. The sister's older. And you're in like you're basically in a group with the brother, and he's just very shy and reserved and like sad. He's a little sad boy. And you're just going around like trying to be, you're trying to be nice with him. You're trying to like help him come out of his shell a little bit. And he reveals to you that as you're going on your field trip, you find you learn about this town's like traditions and its story, where the legend goes that there's this horrible ogre that stormed the village, that was terrorizing the village for years and years, and then these 3 Pokemon arrived and drove the ogre off at the cost of their own lives. And so they were memorialized as the Loyal 3, and so like everyone is like horrified of the ogre and it loves the Loyal 3. But
I'm always saying this about the Loyal 3.
Yeah, well, maybe not for now, for in the future, Kieran is his name, the brother. So he reveals like, hey, I always felt like I liked the ogre more than the Loyal 3. Like I think the ogre's got something going for it.
The ogre's kind of nice though.
Yeah, he's like
he's actually awesome.
Cool. Yeah. So then you go to the festival that they're having, and you kind of just like go off with the sister for like a minute. Her name is Carmine. And she's kind of like the rival. Like she's got this like weird, like I don't know about temper, but she's kind of shitty. Like she is just like this kind of shitty person, but like in a fun way. Like she's constantly like pissed off, and like she's kind of got like a tsundere sort of thing, but like it's not in like an endearing way. It is in an endearing way. It's in an endearing way, but like you're just kind of like, man, just fucking chill, Carmine. Like, what's your deal? But like while you're just like off for a moment, you actually see the ogre come up, and it drops its mask, and it scurries off because it's scared of people and all that, and it was just you and Carmine. So you're trying to you and Carmine try to figure out, oh, we gotta help fix the ogre's mask. He's got to, maybe the ogre's actually nice, but Carmine's like, don't tell Kieran. I don't want him to freak out. Like, if he finds out that we saw the ogre without him, he's gonna be mad, and we also don't want him to like start hooting and hollering about the ogre because we don't want the village to find out about it. But he overhears it. So he knows that you're lying to him about the ogre, and as time goes on,
lies a piece shit about this damn Pokemon. Lies of Pokemon.
Yeah,
already done.
So you fix the masks. You do all this stuff, and Kieran finds out like, yeah, you've been lying to me. Like Kieran's like, yeah, like fuck that, and he's all pissed. He like confronts you in front of the Loyal 3's like memorial, and he punches the memorial, and there's like a little like purple like shade of like evil that like comes out of his fist when he does that. And then the Loyal 3 come back, and it turns out that the story was false all along, and actually the ogre was basically the ogre was just bullied by the village because it was an ogre, and was also friends with the local mask man who was also like an outsider, so he was also cast from the village. And so the Loyal 3 came and attacked the village, and the ogre fought them off. And so yeah, basically it was all a lie. The Loyal 3 are shitheads, and the ogre's nice.
Damn.
Yeah, and so you go through this whole thing like fighting off the Loyal 3 who get revived, I guess, by the power of Kieran's hatred. And after you go through that whole thing, they're basically like, you return the ogre back to its home. You return the ogre back to its home, and Kieran's like, oh well, maybe I'll be able to see her here and there. And then the ogre's like, basically is just like, no, I want to go with you, main character, because it's a legendary Pokemon. You're gonna catch it,
of course.
And Kieran's just like, fuck that. I want to be friends with the ogre. I was telling you the whole time that I liked the ogre, and now you're just gonna catch it? Like, and so you battle him.
Brutal.
Yeah, you battle him and you kick his ass, of course, and then you just fucking catch the ogre. And that's it.
If you like the ogre so much, name 5 of their albums right now.
And like Ogerpon is like legit one of the cutest Pokemon ever. Like it's this little fucking cutie patootie. It's got these cool masks, and the I love Ogerpon, but also it is like wrecking the competitive scene right now because like it has 4 different abilities that you can swap between based on which mask you equip it, and it has just like crazy stats. Like if it's holding a mask, all of its, like, I think its attack stat goes up by 1.2 just by itself. So that's like without any other kind of like additions to it. So if you're using the fire mask, you can also like run it in a sunny day team and, you know, like use swords dance like once and then it'll just like one hit KO everything.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Ogerpon is fucking nuts. And yeah, so it has that, it has a water mask and a rock mask. And then if you don't equip it with a mask, it's just automatically a grass. It has a grass Terra type, and so each mask is based on its Terra type as well. So it can only have the 4 Terra types. But yeah, if I remember correctly, I think they already Pokemon Showdown already banned the fire mask to Ubers like a week after the DLC came out. And I'm guessing they might do the water mask eventually too, because I don't know. It depends, because like, you know, they're very different. They're focused on single battling, and you know, the official is for double battles. And I think the fire mask is better for singles, but the water mask is probably better for doubles because it's easier to set up rain and all that. But yeah, I mean, the next DLC is you going to Blueberry Academy, so you're gonna run into them again. I'm sure Kieran is gonna like be super pissed off and want to kill you when you show back up. Something that people
he's been secret training.
No, something that's really funny though is that they do some of that little in battle storytelling, because the first 2 times you battle him, he has some like weaker, like off the goop kind of Pokemon that aren't really that good, and then the last time you fight him, he benches his Furret and Cramorant because they're not like good enough. You know, he optimized his team because he's like, I gotta kick their fucking ass. I'm not using some Furret. I'm not using some weak ass Route 1 normal type Pokemon. And like, yeah, like I love that kind of stuff, you know, like the sort of thing where like, oh, they try to show that the evil team leader has a little bit of a good side because they have a Crobat, because they can only evolve through friendship. But then in Gen 5, Gestus has the like under-leveled Hydreigon that like evolved early, and it can use max strength frustration because it hates him so much. Like, I love that.
That's great.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the thick of the DLC. Like, they added a bunch of Pokemon, and yeah, you have to fill out the Pokedex to 150 Pokemon before you can do the Perrin side quest, which is the camera lady. And the end of her quest, which again I haven't done it yet, so I gotta see it. But her quest is that she's trying to get a picture of Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Oh.
Which is an exclusive version of Ursaluna. So Ursaluna, the Pokemon that you could get in Legends Arceus, which is like the new evolution of Ursa Ring, which is really good and competitive. Like it's a good like attacker, like a physical attacker. Blood Moon Ursaluna is a special attacker. It has a move called Blood Moon, which if you know Tinkaton has that move that's like 140 damage move that you can't use like twice in a row. Ursaluna has that, but it's special instead of physical. So you can, it's 140 damage. Yeah. And so, yeah, really, really strong. Yeah, they're introducing a bunch of just crazy shit this time. The Loyal 3s, again, it seems like the Loyal 3 might not be like super good competitively, but they do have one of the most fucked up, abilities I've seen. Where, you know how there's the ability Poison Point, there's like a % chance will poison you. They have that, except it's toxic. There's a 30% chance you get toxicked anytime they hit you with any move.
That's nutty.
Yeah.
Toxic sludge. Yum.
Yeah.
Is it because of how toxic they are?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Wow.
They're fake friends.
They are.
Damn.
They're fucked up. But yeah, DLC's fun. I'm glad I got it. You know, I do wish that I would have loved for there to be like a couple more like actual like quests involved with it, because like I get it. They want to have like a strong main quest. They have like a couple little side things, and they want to let you. They want to give you a bunch of new Pokemon and a bunch of new like moves and TMs and stuff to add on to the battling. But you know, I wish there was just like a bit more story, some more characters. There were some data mines for the next DLC, and that actually does seem like it'll be a lot more story focused. Like, there's a lot of stuff like pointing to, oh hey, like all the characters from the base game are gonna like come back. Like you'll be able to hang out with like Nimona and Penny and Arven again. Which like, yeah, I'm super looking forward to that because they were the best part of the base game. Like, especially when you're in Area Zero and you're hanging out with all three of them and just like seeing those characters bounce off of each other was the best part of that game. And so I hope that they're not just like all sequestered. Like, I want to go have an adventure with Nimona, Arven, and Penny. I don't want to have an adventure with Nimona, an adventure with Arven, and an adventure with Penny. Like, bring them together again. I want to have a party. I want to have a party of Pokemon, and I want to have a party of people. You know, like that is what I want. You know, like you think about Pokemon,
Real Pokemon
you think,
RPG.
You think about the anime, like it's Ash, Misty, and Brock going on their adventure. It's Ash and whoever else. You know, like it is a group of people and Pokemon, and the fact that they haven't like, you know, like they haven't nailed that, I think is a little frustrating. Where it's like, yeah, like I'm glad that I'm able to go around and make my party what I want, but let me have people too.
Having multiple teams based on theme, ooh, that would be so good
that
for a
could be
Pokemon
cool
game.
Too. That could be, yeah, you know what, that is actually a cool idea, like, choosing who you play as, or, I mean, at the very least, like, it would be interesting to just be like, you know, like, how they would have, like, Ash be the battler, and then Brock would be like, oh, hey, I'm a Pokemon breeder, so maybe you could, like, have, like, that character sort of thing be like, oh, hey, they're more focused towards raising Pokemon, and they would be the ones who like raise the Pokemon that the other two characters use, and then, you know, like someone like Dawn or May or Serena or whoever else would do like the competitions and all that. If they brought back Pokemon competitions or something similar, that would be great. Like, but just
you're
make
fantasy booking a perfect Pokemon game right now, which is honestly not hard to do because there's so many fucking good things in Pokemon that they should bring back.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm fantasy booking a Pokemon game in a good way, because I'm not just saying they need to make it open world and an MMO. Like, no, they should just make it an actual fucking RPG. Like, that's what I want. You know? Like, I don't know.
They need to add guns to it and make Nessa white.
Pal World 2.
Let's go.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm asking for too much, but you know how it goes. Let's see. Let's talk about news. We're an hour and 10 minutes into this, and we haven't touched on any news.
I do want to get into separate ways at some point.
No, of course. I'm just saying. Let's hit some news. Let's try to hit some stuff quick here. So first off here, let's go through some of the like smaller stuff. Just boom, boom, boom. First off here, Metal Gear Master Collection Volume 1. There's some cool stuff and some weird stuff with that game.
Yeah, the fact that it's coming is cool. I am gonna get it and play it, but yeah.
Yeah, so they broke down the like FPSs and the resolutions for all the games. And it is just very weird that like a bunch of these games aren't gonna run at 60 FPS when they have run at 60 FPS on the older versions of the games. Like,
yeah, so Metal Gear Solid just generally is a game that's been run at 30, and that's just kind of the understood frame rate of that game. But Metal Gear Solid does have a PC port. That PC port does run at 60 FPS, and the PC version of a Master Collection, the Metal Gear Solid that's coming with it, is going to be at 30. So that is sad.
It's just weird. And then, you know, yeah, like these are older games too. So like, again, like I understand that the Switch is a lower powered console, but it is very weird that like Snake Eater and Sons of Liberty aren't going to be able to run at 60, like, on Switch. Like, I don't know. That seems kind of weird.
Sons of Liberty ran at 60 on the PS2. Like,
yeah.
Like, Snake Eater was a 30 FPS game. Like, that makes sense for that hardware, but like,
they're HD.
Yeah, the HD remasters were both 60 for both of those games.
Yeah. And, like, the Switch can run, like, Xbox 360 games, you know? Like, I don't know.
It's real boneheaded. I don't know what the fuck is going on there.
It's weird. It's weird.
Like, it's sick that those games are coming to the Switch, but, like...
Yeah.
Man, what is going on? It feels like a very, like... Oh, also, none of these games are gonna break 1080p resolution, which is fine. Like, they're old games. Like, I'm not a person that needs... my fucking games to look amazing, brilliant. Oh, fucking, I need 4K version of Sons of Liberty. Like, they're not gonna do, like, big, like, texture revamps or anything. It's probably going to be the HD remaster versions, just repackaged. But it's like, you know, like, 4K support, I feel like for a lot of people, especially people who have 4K monitors, should be normal. Like, people are going to want that. I don't understand what the I don't understand if you can do 1080, like what the jump there is, other than it feels unnecessary to do it, so like they don't want to invest that kind of like time into it. Like, they're gonna look fine at 1080. I don't think that's gonna be an issue, but it's still just like, man, that's real weird that you're putting out big remasters or a collection of this type and, like, you're not, like, future-proofing it, you know?
It's one of those things where, like, it's not something that I'm gonna really think about while I'm playing it.
No.
And it's not something that, like, I would have noticed unless they brought it up. But the fact that they brought it up, it's just kind of like, alright, well, why didn't you just do it? I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's the frame rate stuff that's the saddest, because with Metal Gear Solid specifically, if you're playing it on the PC, there is an abandonware version of it that you can download, which, you know, it's you can download it, you can find it on websites, and there's a fan patch that does fix a lot of the issues with it. It's not perfect. There are still problems with it, like the invisibility. So one of the big things about Metal Gear Solid was it has this invisibility effect, and the invisibility effect specifically is built around a chip that is unique to PS1 hardware. So when other pieces of hardware try to render that same invisibility effect, it just chugs your system. So I'm sure they have completely fixed that for these versions. Like, the game also ran on the PS3 because the PS3 emulated that chip really well. But that was the only other system this game was on. The PC port of that, like, when you get to the invisibility effect, your game just goes, sorry, can't fucking do it. But what it does have is it has has an alternate effect you can put on that just turns them into, like, white polygons. It's like, it's not invisible. You can see them. It's fine. Like, it is just entirely, like, a make good to make sure your game doesn't fucking, like, chug to 10 FPS.
Yeah.
You know? It's real silly. Also, I really like that PC version, not just because it's 60 FPS, not just because it's, like, you can get it up to a higher resolution, which, like, playing Metal Gear Solid at, like, 60 and, like, 1080 seems like a silly prospect, but it's like, when I first did it, I'm like, I don't want to play this game any other way anymore. But it also has an added, like, first-person view. Like, it had first-person view before, but what it didn't have that other Metal Gear games have is the ability to aim down sights and shoot in first person. The PC version does add that, but the big but to it is it's limited to the bullet range that you have in the, like, third-person view, which is not very far. So it's like, it's very funny and it's fun to use, but it's like, it is the kind of thing where it's like, you see a guy down a hallway, you point your gun at him and you shoot and just nothing happens. You have to wait until, like, the laser sight lines up and it's like, it's actually highlighting the guy, and then you can shoot them. It's a very fun, like, silly, janky thing to add to the game. And it's like, man, I really wish if you were doing another PC version of this game, you brought that back, because it's so fun.
Mm-hmm. But I will say the cool thing that they're adding, which is, it hasn't been confirmed for the American version, I will say, but something that got announced at Tokyo Game Show was that there will be some way to insert or like emulate save files for PS1 games.
That's sick.
So Psycho Manus can read your memory card and react to it like he would. We don't know how, like, if this is just going to be something that's like an option that'll be in the game immediately, or if maybe it's something that's you have to unlock. That's what it looks like
based on the screenshots, yeah.
Some people are saying it might be something that you unlock, like, like, oh, hey, if you get, like, a certain rank in the game...
that would make sense, yeah.
Yeah, then you get that save file, basically. But
so you like to play Pussy 4.
Finally.
They should just do what Twin Snakes did and have that guy record new lines for new games.
Yeah. So you like to play Witch in the Holy Night?
It is just nice pulling up these screenshots and just seeing Police Knots, Snatcher. Oh yeah, I'll create fucking Police Knots save file. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just fucking go.
I gotta press the button.
I see you've been playing the Garden of Ban.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly. Just go through all of the recent, like, horror trends. And that's it.
Choo choo, Charles. I'm going home. I'm not playing this game anymore.
I don't even want to boss fight anymore.
Yeah,
I'm out of here.
I'm done. But no, I think that's cute. I like that they're doing that.
That's a neat feature.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Rocket League here has a new feature. This is insane.
It's so funny.
Where if you are queuing over and over again and constantly losing, a pop-up will come up.
It's that so says, good.
I'm just gonna read this whole pop-up. Rage queuing detected. Are you sure you want to keep losing MMR? We noticed you lost 8 games in a row within the last hour, dropping 72 MMR. We recommend you to take a break and practice your mechanics before going back to competitive. And then the options are, okay, thanks, and I don't care.
That is so funny.
There's an aspect to it where you can imagine people are probably going to get really used to skipping that, but also, like, that's a really good message. Like, you're really, like, if you're having that bad of a time, just go and play fucking free play. Go and play, like, unranked or something. Like, get your fucking legs under you before you go back into the mode that actually ranks you for shit.
I feel like if you're already, like, pissed off and you see this message, though,
you're gonna get so much madder.
Yeah.
It's like the Devil May Cry easy mode unlocked.
Oh my god. Loser detected.
We see you haven't been getting good. Do you want to take a break before you just wreck this shit?
We see you haven't gone on a date in several months.
The next queue immediately hits you back to practice mode, or like whatever the fucking... the equivalent of like combo trials. Try this one again, Junior.
Back the fuck up, dog. Very funny. Just a very funny concept and a very funny thing to come up. Let's see here. And...
They should have put that in more games sooner, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Especially Overwatch or League.
I mean, if those games are being honest, they'd just be like, I don't know why you're playing this. Just do something.
So true.
Tracer will never be real. Go home.
So sad.
And then this is just like a funny thing to happen. Apparently, the Division 3 got announced just through a press release.
Yeah. Like, fuck E3, fuck any kind of like state of play or any director or whatever. Just so classic, like, hey, Ubisoft put out a press release for the Division 3. How nuts is that?
I guess they got the like I don't know, I don't fucking know anything about the Division, but I guess this Julian Geraghty guy has been a part of it for a long time, and so now he's the executive producer. And it's the team is making it is Massive Entertainment, who is working on that Avatar game that's coming out at the end of the year.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go.
They're also doing that Star Wars game that's supposed to be out next year. And they say that they are building a team for the Division 3, so they probably haven't even actually started working on it. That was... I don't really know why they announced it. They were probably just like... I mean, this was probably less like a consumer announcement, more just like, hey, we're hiring kind of thing. Like, that makes sense. It's just very funny that, this just dropped in an email, instead of, on stage somewhere. But that will just make the E3 trailer in like a year or two kind of funny, because they're going to be like, finally, the Division 3. And it's like, no, I read the one sentence announcement a year ago. We knew. You know, it's fine, I guess. Sure. Trex, let's talk with you a little bit more. Do you want to talk about another game that you've been playing?
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get on the right energy.
Okay.
So I was playing a little bit of AI Somnium Files on stream. I had been recommended this game a billion times by a billion different people, because if you know anything about me, I love Danganronpa. I would never say that publicly. I love 999. I just like a good like murder mystery game. It's pretty fun. So people were like, you gotta play AI, and I finally bit the bullet and I did it. Not all the way through, just to be clear, like I haven't finished it yet. I stopped playing it on stream, so it's kind of like I have to find some time for like when I can play it for myself, because I do want to finish it. I think I got pretty far. I don't know how long the game is. Somebody said 70 hours or something. I don't know how long I've been playing, but it's interesting. I really, really enjoy just like games where you have to just like time skip a bunch just to like figure out what the fuck is going on. Like 999 did that. And I guess that's just like an Uchikoshi game. I guess they mostly do that, but the characters are very charming. It is very like, I don't know when it came out, but it feels very like early 2000. 2019, really? Oh, okay. Some of the humor, I'm
guessing.
Oh.
I'm guessing. I mean, it was like, it was something around there. I'm Googling it now.
I'm always like a little bit late to things regardless.
Yeah, it was 2019.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of the humor seems a little like dated, but it's also, like a Japanese game, so who's to say? But boy, do I love the characters so fucking much. They're all so charming. The story so far is very enticing. Have you played it, John? I feel like you've played it.
I've played through both games. I've also finished Nirvana Initiative. I definitely like the first one way more. Like 2 isn't like a horrible game, but I think that like some of the characters are a little weaker in 2. And I think the plot kind of goes in just like a wonky direction into. It's not like, again, it's not bad. It's just not as good as the first one, I would say.
Interesting.
But I really like the first game. I really like AI originally. I don't know. Yeah, I dig it a lot. I would say that, like, you mentioned, Uchikoshi games being very like made in a very specific way. I think that AI compared to the Zero Escape games, I have only played like a little bit of 999, so I don't have a lot of history with that, but just from what I've been told, like the way that all the different like the different endings and all that all jut out is very much like, you have to like replay sections and all that, but AI I think does it perfectly. At least in 1. Like 2, they do some kind of weird stuff with the multiple different characters that I'm not like a super big fan of, but in the first one, they will let you play down a route, and then it's just like, okay, now you could just go back to where the route split. And you will be able to, like, and you'll be able to understand more about the route that you're now on from stuff that happened after the split. You know, like, yeah, this didn't happen in this universe, but you can still see, like, character motivations, and you'll understand things better now that you have this further context behind what these characters are doing and why.
Yeah.
It's neat. I really like that game. I mean, I'm pretty sure that, like, Uchikoshi has made, like, references to making another one. I wouldn't be too surprised. And I just hope that, like, yeah, I hope that the next one is a bit more focused. Like, that's basically my critique, is I think that Nirvana Initiative was maybe just trying to juggle a little too much.
That's interesting that you say that, because I feel like I've heard, like, the opposite of just, like, a lot of people like Nirvana Initiative a lot more, or equal to the first one. Granted, I haven't gotten there yet, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I feel like we both are the same person that is, like, the Nirvana Initiative person, and that partially, like, drives it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But also, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, I've started a little bit of Somnium Files, but it feels like one of those things where it's like, I don't know why it's giving me such, like, a pause to actually get into it. And I feel like it's the fact that, you know, ultimately it is a visual novel, but it's this stratum of visual novel that is trying to still, like, shy away from that core and do other stuff alongside it. Which,
yeah.
I don't know, sometimes it's like, oh, well, I gotta do this section again, because instead of, like, giving me a coin flip of a decision, I had to do a button prompt, and you weren't clear about what the actual prompt was, so I gotta go recycle that, but...
Yeah.
There's some issues with that, and I will say, okay, my big gripe with the first game was how the Somniums worked and how, like, tight a lot of the timing could be for that. Like, especially, like, right near the end of the game. If I remember correctly, like, the last, like, 2 Somniums that you do in that game, you basically, like, I don't know about the second to last one, but the last one, I had to use a guide, because if I was off by even a little bit, you're just fucked. Like, it's like you have to go through these specific doors in the specific order, and if you turn to the left a little too much while you're running towards a door, you won't have enough time to finish. So, yeah, it's that kind of thing where it's just like, yeah, you need to know, like, okay, I'm going to this door, this door, this door, and this door, or else I'm not gonna have the time to finish it. Which, again, like, it's especially frustrating because that game, like, wants you to mess around a bit. Like, there's so many things where it's just like, oh yeah, no, you're gonna go over and, like, have Aiba put something stupid on her head, or, you know, like, go over and look at something to make Date say something perverted, and then Aiba tells him to shut up. You know, like, there's it's this weird, like, it's like against itself sometimes, and they don't remove the time limit in the sequel, but it's way more lax, and I still kind of wish that they just didn't have the time limit, because I kind of get why, because they want you to move forward, but also they have, like, I have missed out on so much of the writing in that game because I don't have the time to read it. Like, they just say, no, you have to finish this specific amount of time. If you want to read some of the jokes, now you have to reset this entire section of the game because you don't have enough time to finish it now. Like, yeah. I think that's just a really boneheaded design choice. And otherwise, I do really like the writing in those games. But yeah, like, the fact that they're basically punishing you for enjoying the characters, like, that's just a weird thing to do in a game like that is all about, hey, I want to see all these dumb jokes. I want to see Aiba and Date bounce off of each other because they're very funny. I even though I am not as big a fan of the sequel as I am the first one, I am glad that I bought the special edition of the sequel because it comes with a statue of Iba, and like I love Iba. I'm so glad that I got an Iba statue. But yeah, I don't know. I would very much like to see a third game just to see what would happen. But yeah, it would definitely need to improve. Like if it's as good as the second one, I'll probably still just be like, all right. But
yeah,
if it's better, then that's what I want. I want improvement. But
I think that's a fair criticism for sure.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything else that you were feeling while you were playing, perhaps?
So this was like another like, like opinion, I guess, but
No, sure.
I have a lot of friends who wanted me to get into it because they're like, this is my favorite game ever. A lot of these friends have also played the Zero Escape games, and all these friends seem to like AI a lot better than the Zero Escape games. I haven't gotten all the way through it. I think gameplay wise, I do like the Zero Escape games a little bit better. It's a lot more like straightforward, which like I understand why they do the things they do in AI, because it's like, it's a dream, so you kind of have to, nothing makes sense, and you kind of have to just guess, basically, take your best guesses sometimes. But sometimes that can be a little bit frustrating, like you said, with like the choices that they give you. Sometimes it's like, sometimes just like hard to know, okay, what is this alternate choice that'll get me on this other path? Like I just played through, the Somnium that was supposed to be a knockoff Minecraft one, Shovel Forge or whatever.
Yeah.
And that one, I went through it, and at the end they give you one choice, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I had to go back, and I like couldn't figure out what the fuck they wanted me to do the second time around to get the second path. And somebody had to be like, hey, you gotta go beat up this zombie and get this thing and then craft it in the crafting table. And I'm like, I want to have fucking known that, because the other paths before were like pretty straightforward. It was like, I think when you like start, it's very much like do you want to look at this cage or do you want to look at this cage? Which one will you pick? Ooh, like it was very straightforward. But then I think just like the further you progress, the more like strange it gets and hard to figure out the paths.
That specific Somnium is just that I think was another one that I had to look up, because you kind of have to like act almost out of character.
Yeah.
Because, not only do you have to, like, go out of your way to find this other thing, you have to just start being, like, very mean. Like, very mean.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's just like, oh, it's supposed to be like, oh, is she... Because it's all about, like, trying to figure out if, oh my god, what's her name? Iris. It's like, oh, is Iris, like, telling the truth about this, like, conspiracy shit that's happening to her, basically. And... yeah, you end up just like if you go with her and you're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna solve this, we're gonna figure this out, I'm gonna help you. It goes down one path, but then the other path is just like, you're wrong, you're delusional, and I gotta snap you out of it, and it just feels pretty harsh. Like it's one of those things where like I get where it's coming from, but it's so fucking harsh. And then, then the next game, which this isn't really spoilers because they have like nothing to do with anything that Iris is doing, but in the next game, one of the like major players is called Nixelthaz, and like, so it's basically just like she's telling the truth, but like they have nothing to do with anything. So like it's like she's right and also not right at the same time. Like they exist, but they have nothing to do with what she was talking about. So it's just like, it's so weird. I don't get it. I don't get why they did that.
Being silly. They like to be silly.
Just for fun.
I don't know. I think we should hit like one or two of these big news stories real quick.
You want to save?
No, I mean, I definitely want to talk about separate ways, but I just want to make sure that we do this stuff before it gets too late, because it's already like 10, I just want to...
Oh, yeah, no, when I've been doing these, I'm just still doing them old GB style, like games first, then news, then quest.
I've been jumping all over I jump all over the place.
That's cool.
I just do whatever I fucking feel like.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? I feel like talking about some stuff that has been like some breaking news in a sense. So one of the things that we wrote down is that a bunch of authors are suing OpenAI for copyright infringement, including the Authors Guild and George R.R. Martin. They're banding together to put a stop to the whole ChatGPT just stealing a bunch of shit from online and not attributing it, or just letting people use it without any kind of source. Just throwing everyone's words into like a huge word salad spaghetti that means nothing. So authors are trying to put forth an effort to stopping this sorts of things, and as writers have also been trying to do that. Again, as we recorded this, it was announced that the Writers Guild has reached a tentative agreement with the studios and the streamers to potentially bring an end to the writer strike. It is not fully confirmed. By the time you hear this, that there will probably be more news. But it sounds like things are on the path to being wrapped up.
Ugh.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear what the terms of the deal are. But hopefully the writers are, getting what the hell they striking for.
Yeah, so this is a quote from the email where the strike captain sent out to folks. We have reached a tentative agreement on a new 2023 MBA, which is to say an agreement in principle on all deal points subject to drafting final contract language. We can say with great pride that this deal is exceptional, with meaningful gains and protections for writers in every sector of membership.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. What remains now is for our staff to make sure that everything we've agreed to is codified in final contract language, and though we're eager to share the details of what has been achieved, we cannot do that until the last I is dotted. So there will be a negotiating committee vote, then it will go to both WGA West and East for approval, and then there will be referendums for Tuesday, and so if they stamp it, there will be a vote to end the strike, and then after that, that'll be it. But this does not include actors, though, so there will still be there will still have to be negotiations for the actors. But, I mean, at the same time, it does kind of seem like if they are, if they're willing to work with the writers for these things, it kind of seems like a hop, skip, and a jump to wrapping up the writers' issues as well, because,
it took a long time for them to
yeah,
for them to even come close.
Well,
146 days is a pretty long strike.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that now that things have been seemingly ironed out with the writers, it will hopefully be similarly ironed out with the actors. Like, I think that we are on the path. I don't think it'll be another 146 days. That's what I'm saying.
I think it could easily be another 146 days. with how these fucking companies love to jerk people around.
I mean, potentially. I don't know. I'm just saying that if they come to the actors with something similar and it is actually a really good deal, then potentially. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they do if they keep wanting to play like an asshole, then yeah, it could keep going. We'll see. So yeah, I mean, that's nice. And if we're talking about other stuff with regards to stressors in creating art, oh boy, all this stuff that has been going up with Unity.
Yeah, we did a big update last week, but weirdly enough, it's still happening.
It continues to be ass.
Well, here's the thing: is it improved. It definitely substantially improved, but
it is that thing where we kind of got into like a conversation with it in our staff server where it's like it's not good, but a lot of people are expressing like, oh, whew, okay, there is a lot of like unclenched chests, basically, just like, okay, I can breathe now. Because
it's certainly an improvement.
Yeah, because basically now people aren't going to go bankrupt. That's basically the thing. Based on their previous choice to use Unity. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, people are probably not going to use Unity again in the future because they have shown that they are just ready to pull this kind of shit, and it's really hard to regain that trust.
It's a lot of trust lost, and it's the kind of thing where it's like the way they've rolled out these new terms, which I should have them in front of me. It's fine. The way they've rolled out these new terms, it's like, okay, this is definitely an improvement in terms of like a lot of smaller independent developers not necessarily getting fucked, but it pretty much ensures that anyone who is currently working on Unity for the current project is not has zero like trust in them to continue working on that. They have essentially confirmed as much when one developer did reach out to them to ask about the new terms, whether or not they would depending on which version of the Unity editor you are using, whether the TOS applies to that, or if like future TOS will be will be like retroactive, and because that information is just simply non-existent on their TOS as of right now. And Unity's response to that was that they removed their TOS. Here's what they said: genuinely disappointed at how removal of the TOS has been framed across the internet. We removed it way before the pricing change was announced, and in big bold letters, because the views were so low, not because we didn't want people to see it. The fucking, like...
Our TOS wasn't doing numbers. Sorry, fam, we gotta drop this.
Sorry, deleting the QRT on our TOS.
We're not getting enough engagement on the terms of service.
God.
You don't... I think it should go without saying that you do not put a terms of service, like, on your website for
I
engagement.
have terms of service that I cannot share with you right now because the haters will sabotage me.
the Unity TOS just locked their account.
I can still see them. They're on Twitter Blue.
Oh no!
Oh,
they're getting rid of circles. They can't fake blog
circle post anymore.
No.
God, it's still. Yeah, no, it's like of course we're assuming bad faith. You've literally done them like.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, like, it... Again, I am, like, so removed from having to worry about, what engines am I using to make a game? I am not a game creator, but it's like, at that point, you're just so, like, showing of your ass in a way that is like, what do you mean I'm not expecting you to continue, like, fucking up? You already fucked up in the biggest way you could. And yeah, like the phrasing of it, from what I can tell, is like, cool, I'm not going bankrupt based on the game that I already made and will already get downloaded to an extent. Now I just got to figure out what else can I use, because I probably don't want to keep my livelihood based on this one. Like it still is wild to me, this idea that, essentially you're paying dividends on like the brick and mortar that you paid. Already to use, and it's not like you can just restructure that or alter it wholesale without going somewhere else. It's just the logistics of the software and the taxing of software for actual commerce. It just baffles me from someone that is so removed from it.
It's not like totally unheard of in game dev, in the sense that Unreal has a similar fee to the one they tried to introduce that people push back on, because not only was the fee so fucking terrible, but it potentially endangered the fucking well-being of so many people. But the fee that Unreal uses is actually higher than the one Unity proposed. And and it speaks to Unity's ability. One, it speaks to who Unreal is targeting with their like 5% revenue share, and the one Unity has switched over to with this latest change in the policy is something like 2.5%. So it's like now you would, if your game did get popular enough, you would potentially be paying less to Unity than you would if you were using something like Unreal. But they needed to fucking get through the mire of we are potentially endangering tons of people's lives with the fucking like willingness to completely introduce a whole bunch of absurd fees that no one would be able to afford. And not only that, but also the brazenness of, well, we will be able to track your downloads. No, we're not gonna tell you how we're gonna be able to track your downloads. And the trust is just fucking destroyed. Let me tell you, a whole bunch of people heard about the Godot engine recently after all of this, and that is completely is it open source or is it just free to use? Let me look. It's a free and open source engine, so you're okay. That is the engine Cruelty Squad is made on. So I've seen it. I don't think that's indicative of Godot as an engine in terms of like the limitations on it. I've seen a whole bunch of people create a whole bunch of really unique and interesting looking games, but that is at least a use case of what you can do with Godot.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that they are, introducing more people to more options.
Inadvertently.
Yeah. I mean, it's not good for Unity, but it's good that more people are going to be able to, use this experience to open themselves up to new pastures. Let me see here. Do we want to hit the last two bits of news here? Because I think it'll be pretty quick, and then we can finish up with some game talk. Last small one. We got that big ol' update for Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth.
Oh, of course, yeah. The Like a Dragon series we all know and love.
It's such a weird concept that they're changing it now, but,
I mean, I get it. If you're a Japanese game developer, it's been around for so long. You probably, if you can avoid it, don't want to name your series Yakuza anymore.
Yeah.
Which, granted, is a series about the Yakuza, but if you're trying to branch out and do different things.
This is coming out January 26th next year. So that is where I will point out that they have put out more Like a Dragon. They once Infinite Wealth comes out, they will have put out more games in less time than Pokemon did between the Diamond and Pearl remakes and Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
Which we were just talking about how like frustrating and awful it was for the developers and as well as for consumers to have all those games at once. And it's like there was the Ishin remake, and in November they're putting out that like Gaiden like Kiryu side game, the man who sold his name, and then just like 2 months later is the 8th mainline game. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like,
the big thing is, though?
What?
Asset reuse, baby.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Like, honestly, like, the way... Because, yeah, those are 3 games that have been released within, the last year or so. But then one of them is a remake that is, still borrowing stuff from other games in order to make its setup wholesale. It still is, like, messing around with mechanics. It's not just, like, a straight-up port, but it doesn't seem like it's something that is, like, bending over backwards in order to provide this new experience. That's one part of it. Man Who Sold His Name, I assume, again, is, like, digging in for, like, other iterative things that they've worked on. Infinite Wealth, yeah, you have a new location, but then you're bringing in familiar characters, you're bringing in familiar set pieces. Like, it feels like RGG Studios just has library available, we're like, all right, we're going to just go ahead, mix run what we need to. Like, I cannot think of the last time outside of like mini games, probably, where they like actually are creating new assets or creating new like material with which to innovate and provide like alternate experiences.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't want to claim that this is like some backbreaking, awful crunch. I mean, there probably is some, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't make any assumptions here. I will just say that as a consumer, it's way too fucking much. It's like I have not finished Ishin. I don't know if I will, because I mean it's just kind of
seems like a lot.
Yeah, and I mean compared to other Yakuza or other like a Dragon games, you know, it didn't really pique my interest as much. Gaiden, I don't fucking know what's going on with that shit. I have no idea why they made that game. It's baffling, but everything I've seen of Infinite Wealth, I'm stoked as fuck. I don't know. They got Danny Trejo in this shit.
Yeah, he's in.
As well as
is that the one Kenny Omega is in too?
No, that's Ishin.
Yeah, he was in Ishin.
Okay.
Yeah,
because Kenny Omega is part of the Shinsengumi.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh my god, who else is in it? It's another actor who was popular recently, because of the memes. God, I gotta scroll up and find it. I'm sorry. Daniel Day Kim is also in it, who everyone is making those Dr. Han memes earlier this year. He's back, and he's gonna look judgingly at you while you scream at him. I guess in this game.
I'm a good Yakuza member.
Yeah. I don't know, I mean, it looks fucking great. Like, I purposely didn't watch the trailer because everyone was saying that they spoil, like, a shit ton of stuff in it. But the little things that I've seen looked fucking incredible. And I'm ready, you know? Like, Yakuza 7 is legit one of my favorite games ever. As someone who does love that entire series, like, 7 was a standout. Like Ichiban is like super, super great. So I'm especially like looking forward to having an Ichiban game again. Like, they keep bringing Kiryu back, and it's like, I love Kiryu, but I'm so ready to just move on from him because I love Ichiban so much. Like, I just want to have I would just want to focus on Ichiban. Please, after this, move on from Kiryu. In Like a Dragon 9, I don't want to fucking see
I better
Kiryu.
not see him back here. I swear to God.
I better not. Yeah, I've had enough.
I'll take my shirt off.
I will.
And I'll start running at him.
Yeah. And the last bit of news here, you know how there's been the continued depositions with Microsoft and their purchase of Activision and all that. Well, Microsoft accidentally uploaded a bunch of secret files, basically, to the public. And, yeah, we just know, like, a bunch of stuff that's going to be coming out in the future that they absolutely did not want us to know.
Awesome.
Yeah, some like, legit crazy shit. Let me see here. So, yeah, we know that, we know some future games here. Apparently, so this release schedule has been thrown off quite a bit, I'm guessing, due to COVID. But from what we know, it seems like there will be an Oblivion remaster sometime potentially like next year or maybe early 2024.
Can't keep selling Skyrim again.
Yeah,
they gotta go back.
Yeah.
They don't go back to the cool one. It's so sad.
There will be a new Doom game called Doom Year Zero. 2 unknown projects called Project Kestrel and Project Platinum. And then in the future, beyond that, they have Elder Scrolls 6, of course. They have something just says licensed IP game. So who knows what that is. A remaster of Fallout 3.
Oh, cool. Sure.
A sequel to Ghostwire Tokyo, which is kind of surprising, honestly. Like, I didn't think Ghostwire Tokyo, like, flopped, but that kind of seemed like a one-and-done thing, so, sure. And Dishonored 3.
Sure. Why not? Bring us back.
We have also gotten a leak of what seems to be a new version of the Series X. They are planning to launch it October next year. It is going to be all digital, and it is a cylinder. It is a round cylinder that says it has more internal storage, faster Wi-Fi, and a quote beautiful design. Which I don't know about that one, but it's going to be $500.
I ain't buying an all digital console. It ain't happening.
Yeah, no, me
Check
either.
out my Xbox pillar.
And there will also be a new controller that has
Gonna be a ring.
No, it's just a regular ass controller, but it has I think like some haptic feedback stuff, or it's got gyro and stuff like that. Yeah,
Their controller should be a big X.
Yeah.
it should be. You're right. And they also accidentally confirmed that the next console is being aimed for 2028. So we've got 5 more like between 4 and 5 years of Xbox Series before they make an actual new console, or at the very least, that is what they are projecting.
That seems nuts. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't just do iterative consoles at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like even calling it the PlayStation 5, it is still like fundamentally a PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Like with like some bells and whistles. There's like some exclusives you can't play on the PS5, but the list is much smaller than not,
Yeah, this generation has felt very like non-essential, like, I mean, if you're playing something on PS4, it definitely there will be like a dip in quality, but everything is still releasing on those consoles. There's you have to really care about graphics to want to buy one of those new consoles, and there's so many people who just do not care enough, and like, I don't blame them one bit, because they're asking for a $500 investment to something that is a graphics upgrade, not really like changing how you're interacting with the games. It's not like a very vastly new experience. Like, not even like the menus are different, like you're not even getting like a different UI. It's the same fucking thing. So why bother?
Well, if you push the PlayStation button, it does the opposite of what it did before.
That is true, which is very stupid, and I still mess it up.
It trips me up all the time.
Every time, yeah. Every fucking time. No idea why they did that. But then the last thing that also leaked here is a bunch of Phil Spencer's emails leaked, too.
Oh, Phil.
And there was just a lot of stuff about, like, the inner workings and, like, him being a fucking CEO and, wheeling and dealing. But the one thing that stood out was that he basically started talking about, like, I don't know if a scheme is the right word, but just started like floating around ideas about buying Nintendo. And it was the kind of thing where like some people were trying to be like, oh, he was just saying that to be like, to kind of show off his power and to be like, wouldn't that be a cool thing? Maybe someday. But in the email, he specifically mentions that he had like some of the other like
there's a former Microsoft board member that now works at Nintendo. That is,
but no, it wasn't working at Nintendo. It was buying stock.
Buying stock, yeah.
To try
I thought they were actually with Nintendo, but I could be wrong about that.
But they were like trying to buy enough stock to potentially shift Nintendo into positions for acquisition. Like,
truly insane.
Yeah, like some real scumbag shit. Like, I don't know how legal that is. I mean, knowing how this country is, it's probably perfectly legal. But
I mean, that's how most companies get acquired.
Yeah. But it is just fucking insane just seeing him just straight up be like, yeah, I'm having them, potentially like shift this one of our competitors into being something that we're going to buy up. Like, that's just insane. And I mean, the thing is though, is that no matter what the fuck they do, I don't think that's gonna, because the difference between Nintendo and Microsoft is if Microsoft makes a big push and they fuck it up, they will potentially leave the games industry. Like, they will go back to just doing computer stuff. Nintendo could probably put out like 5 Wii U's in a row and they would still be fine, because they are just sitting on money, because all they do is video games. So that's they're not going to get acquired just willy-nilly like that. I'm never going to say never, because crazy shit happens all the time.
The possibility is certainly there.
Yeah.
Like, Microsoft is an exponentially bigger company than Nintendo is, but Nintendo is also a big moneymaker, so.
Yeah. It's just a weird thing. And like, they're just the way that like all these acquisitions are happening, it's nuts. Cause, I guess a Capcom COO just did an interview and straight up said, yeah, if Microsoft offers to acquire us, we're just gonna say no, even if they offer. Like, that's crazy that people are like basically having to come out and say like, yes, we're open to acquisition, or no, we're open to acquisition. Like, that's just crazy that is just the thing that people are thinking about now, that everyone's just like, oh, everyone's just gonna get gobbled up now. Like, that is just not good for this industry. That is so bad.
So, the thing is, like, it's good in terms of like, from their perspective, it would be good in terms of like
stability.
The payout that you would the payout you would receive from that would probably be very good, but also Microsoft's history with acquiring developers and like maintaining them is spotty at best. Like, some of the big ones have stuck around because they've been moneymakers, because they have good name power. A lot of the smaller ones have been like obliterated within like a year's time,
Yeah.
So like, if Microsoft comes calling, there's a good chance, depending on your success within the next few years working under Microsoft, if you choose to take that you could just completely collapse. When if you were independent otherwise, you'd probably still be totally fine.
Yeah. It's fucked up out there right now.
Phil Sphincter.
Whoa.
Get his ass.
I'm saying it. Again, I just think more and more, that time in the Double Fine documentary where they're like, all right, we're getting bought by Microsoft, and it's at least going to help us out now. And it's like, more and more. It just... Again, good idea at the time for Tim and the crew. There's a lot going on for that. I just don't know about everybody else, dog.
Yeah, it remains to be seen, like, even from them, because the thing is that, like, they had Psychonauts 2 already, like, in the process when they got acquired.
Yeah. But
a lot of these other companies are, like, maybe in the, like, in between things, so, I don't know, it's just a fucking weird fucking thing. This whole scenario. What are we?
Yeah, I heard they're
doing?
also putting out Overwatch 3, by the way. Sorry to bring
It's
that
fucking
up.
horrifying.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what
Also,
a fucking world we live in.
Overwatch 3 is $400.
damn.
Okay.
Sorry, I made that up. I lied. Sorry.
No, you have to buy. It's $400 to pay for Winston's medication.
Oh, he needs
Okay,
it.
you know what? Yeah, actually, if I gotta pony up for my buddy Winston, then I can be talking. To that.
Sorry, I misread. It's for the hamster.
Never mind.
Oh, fuck
Fuck
off.
you. Fuck you. No.
He can die. I don't care.
Yeah.
Send that motherfucker to the woods.
Yeah.
He's already way too old.
Literally.
What are the ages going to be for Overwatch 3?
Yeah, how are they changing their ages? Winston's younger in this one somehow?
Yeah, they're all babies.
I'm a youthful teen.
Oh, fuck. Overwatch babies, though? Oh, shit. That's a good idea.
Well, no, yeah, it's just called playing Overwatch.
Damn.
Overwatch babies, but it's like the Rugrats games that they used to make.
No, I'm thinking straight up full Tiny Toons. Like, they got all the Overwatch characters. They made them all kids. They put them in diapers. It's still a fucking, like,
Yeah, they gave them
class-based
guns
shooter.
still.
Yeah, they're still shooting all the same guns and everything, but they're going goo goo gaga and waddling around the whole time. Damn,
That would get me to pay for Overwatch, not gonna lie.
I would play Overwatch babies.
Excuse me for dropping in. Also, I'm in kindergarten.
Yeah, cool voice line.
Really good.
Wow, Winston, you're so cool. Can you open my snack pack?
Okay, if we were to choose one Overwatch character to like be the adult that like watches them, which would be the one
it's
that's
still Winston.
Is it? It's Winston. Yeah, it's Winston. You're right.
I feel like the real answer is Soldier 76 in terms of, but he's just like the teen that babysits them.
Yeah,
The real answer, whatever, man.
Winston is like 10 years old, basically.
Yeah,
he's like
but also
basically.
Blizzard only made one good character, and that's Winston.
It's true. It's true.
Did somebody say diaper change? It sucks ass. We gotta move on. What the fuck is going on?
My
All
ultimate
right.
is ready when he like warms up the bottle. Deploying all units. He like is like checking the temperature of the back.
Overwatch rollout, and it's just like he's just like rolling out their beds for nap time.
No, he's got them all the fucking like the oh god the stroller things where you just like
it's like a bunch of this like it's like a big like vertical line of the strollers all, and he just pushes all of them like.
Okay, bear with me for a moment.
Uh-huh.
What if everyone in the game is crawling on all fours, but when activating their ult just has them stand up and start walking for the first time?
it's not even a full walk. It's just that very hurried toddle.
Toddle.
Dude, this is stupid.
Blizzard, contact us.
Blizzard,
Oh my
no,
God.
fuck you. You're gonna just
Yeah.
acquire us,
No.
and then you're gonna put us all in your goddamn in
You're
your
gonna put us
minority
on the
slider.
diversity chart. Yeah.
You're gonna put us in the diversity chart.
Oh, boy.
damn.
All right. Scott, let's talk about Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil babies.
Yeah, the new DLC.
Yeah,
We both played separate ways.
We did.
What'd you think about it, real quick?
I thought it whipped ass. I thought it was really good.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of the same problems with it I have just with like the RD4 remake in general. But like, man, the stuff that they do in this with Ada as like a playable character is so good.
That grappling hook is so tight.
Like the grappling hook is very specifically just like a very prescripted like just hit R1 whenever you get the prompt thing, but they use it in so many situations every single chance they can, and it's so good. Did you unlock the charm that lets you rip
Yeah.
shields off of people?
I sure
That's
did.
so good. It's so
super good.
Like, I love it because it's like it's such a good recontextualization of like how you play this game specifically. Because like main game, obviously, whenever you ready someone up for a melee attack and they're a little out of range, you got to do that mental calculus of like, okay, can I get in there quick enough to do a big roundhouse kick and knock over a bunch of guys and then get out or something? And in this, no matter what range you're at, there's still a range to it, and like if there's obstacles in the way, she won't do it. But no matter what range you're at, if someone gets opened up for a melee attack, she'll just shoot the grappling hook at him and just fucking zip over and do a big kick on him.
And it's so
fucking
good.
sick.
It's so
So
good.
sick, and it feels cool every single time you do it. I love if, like, they only do it a few times, but sometimes they'll put dudes, like, sitting, like, near a point where you can grapple.
Yes, you can kick them as soon as you grapple over. It's great.
It's so good. Did you finish it, by the way?
Yes. I finished it, and then I immediately started playing through it again.
I finished it, and also I downloaded and played, like, a little bit of Mercenaries.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's really sick. I think, like, it has some of the stuff I don't like about RE4 Remake in terms of, like, how it tries to recontextualize and tell its story. Because in this, it takes a lot of it takes the same plot points of Separate Ways, the original, and it just, like, instead of making it a mission by mission thing, because the original one is you do a mission and then you finish it and then it jumps to the next part, it makes it a full continuous side story. It's not as long as the original, but it's, like, it's still pretty long. Like, I think I spent, like, 20 hours on the original campaign, and this one was, like, a solid, like, 10 or 11.
I think you're overblowing it by a lot. I don't think it's 20 hours at all. Hell no.
Yeah, no, I meant the original RE4.
Oh.
Yeah. No, this was like 10 hours for me.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Separate Ways. Oh my god.
I'm just, like, comparing it between the two.
Sure.
But yeah, it's like it's still pretty long for what it is.
I don't know.
In any good way.
I mean, like, I thought they did a good job with both aspects. Like, the thing that they did with Separate Ways that I really love is that, you know, like, there were, like, a handful of things that they cut from the base game of Resident Evil 4. And they bring back pretty much all of it in Separate Ways, but they redo it in such a cool way, because there was one boss fight and one, like, iconic segment that they cut, and that boss is there, and he's not just there, he is fucking throughout Separate Ways. Like, they're like, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
they do the thing where they... No, go ahead.
Yeah, little spoilers here, I guess. But yeah, they cut the U3 boss fight from the from the remake. And in this one they go, okay, because it's just, like, kind of they kind of hint at it here and there, but, like, they make it canon here that it's actually the other Verdugo, like the other one of Salazar's bodyguards. And it is just, like, constantly stalking Ada, and it gets her with the parasite, and like, causes her to do a bunch of hallucinations. So, like, you face the Verdugo, like, what, like 2 or 3 times, in its, like, you know, like, bug form, basically, like, or, like, it's like like man bug form.
Yeah.
And then it mutates a bunch, and it turns into, it basically looks like the U3, like, not exactly, like, it's still more humanoid.
Yeah.
But it's got the fucking, like, the tail and all that shit.
It's got the tail. It looks like a damn scorpion.
Yeah. But then after you beat that, it just turns into a big ass centipede, and you fight this big ass centipede, and it's cool as shit. And again, like, I think it does a really cool job recontextualizing it. And then the other thing that they cut that, like, a bunch of people were upset about was the fucking the laser room that I think it was in the movie first, right? Like, it was in the movie and then they referenced it in the game.
That sounds right.
Yeah. And so they cut that from the base game, but then they bring it back in this, and it's really funny because, like, at first it's like, oh, they're just doing this, like, cute little segment where, yeah, you're gonna walk through it, yada yada. But then they introduced this brand new enemy, like, that was not in Resident Evil 4 at all. Like, this is a brand new enemy that's, like, this invincible monster that you have to run away from, and then you end up going to another laser room that you have to QTE through, and that cuts up the monster and kills it. So
it's sick.
It's really fucking good. Like, again, like I think they do a fantastic job recontextualizing the whole thing. Like, I don't know. I can understand where a lot of people are purists and are just like, hey, Resident Evil 4 is perfect the way that it is, and that's
less my problem. Mine is more like, there are so many weird disjointed points to the story in this that feel like well, she has to keep going this way because that's what she has to do for the story, and less like because it feels like a natural motivation. It's the same problem I have largely with Remake in general, is that a lot of the storytelling and the pacing doesn't feel as natural as the original. And it's not necessarily a matter of like, they changed it, so now it's bad. It's more like some of the things they change and some of the things they cut are like really strange omissions, and the things that they replace them with are not necessarily more interesting. Like the one specifically to me that I always think about, they get rid of the lava room entirely, which is very like whatever. People don't like that section very much, but it's like they have a whole fucking ass weird lava room under this castle. It's nuts. Like the set piece itself could be really cool if they redid that. But the one I always think about is the part in the original where Ashley has to drive a big bulldozer through through a bunch of dudes while
the one
Leon
part
is on
that
the
they did
back
not bring
shooting.
back. Yeah, I remember that. That was a good
And it's
bit.
the kind of thing they try to redo it where like Ashley is in a bulldozer and she's breaking down a wall, but it's nowhere near as cool as like Ashley needing to like drive through a whole bunch of people while Leon is on the back shooting and fighting for their lives.
I'm guessing they probably like they're probably like, yeah, she would not know how to operate that machinery, so instead of having her like have to drive in a straight line, they were like, hey, like she's like, you know, fucking around with a wrecking ball, like, you know, it adds like a bit more to like the humor where it's like, yeah, she's not gonna get it right at first, and then she starts to understand it, and then she can actually help you. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but even in that scene what I'm saying is like even in that scene in the original is like she doesn't know how to do it still, but like she knows how to drive a car at the very least, and that's what she's doing. And they wind up fucking crashing and exploding in a way that's fucking silly as hell. And it's cool. And it's like they just like don't even bother trying to do anything like that. It's just, they break down a wall eventually. And if Ashley gets threatened, you gotta help her.
I don't know.
Like,
I think they were kind of trying to.
It strikes me more as like a limitation more than trying to recreate that scene. There's a lot of things I really like in Remake. I really think the Leon and Ashley dynamic is so much better in the remake than it is in the original.
Yeah.
It's like, and I was kind of, I mentioned it last time we talked about it, but like, I was really disappointed that at the end, like, the one who gives you the rocket launcher wasn't just Ashley, because I think that would have like really improved the ending of that game. But they got to make separate ways at some point, and the big ending set piece of Separate Ways is Ada running through a whole bunch of scaffolding to get the rocket launcher to throw to Leon. Yeah, So whatever. I feel less bad about it now that they've actually like put this part out and recreated that. But it's like, man, I really feel like you could have done so much more with the Ashley Leon relationship, even in this DLC that doesn't even focus on them. There is a part at the end where like during this sequence, Ashley and Ada like meet up with each other because like she's running through and then she gets to the place where Ashley's hiding, and then all that happens is Ashley's like, go, what are you doing? Go, get out of here.
I mean, it's kind of just like this like little like the gamer's nod where like Ashley's just like, please help Leon, and Ada's just like, okay. Yeah. Like, I
would have really liked a more substantial scene there. Like, obviously it would have been awkward to do it in that point because it's like you're in a big high tension situation. I mean, but it's like, man, you could have done something so much cooler.
I think the point of that scene was more like a like Ada kind of like recognizing her humanity in the sense that like, well, no, because like for most of this you are just like being you are working for fucking Wesker. You're doing something that you're being a bioterrorist here basically.
Yeah,
and like during the island section that she is like slowly like decoupling herself from that, and she's like, no, I'm not just gonna do this. I'm not just gonna
I don't know. I felt like her motivations in this were so much more confused than they were in the original too, though. Because in the original, it's very obvious that like Ada's working for Wesker, but she has her own intentions too, right? And the
But they
thing
don't
is, like,
do
the thing
anything
is,
with that. They don't actually, because she just gets him the thing and he makes Ouroboros. Like,
yeah.
in this one, it's like, yeah, she, like, you know, they have this, like, the original story, but she doesn't she doesn't just hand everything to him in a silver platter, but then they're like, oh, but Wesker's got his own plans, and, like, now I'm like, ooh, what are they gonna do? Like, they're deviating. Like, that's exciting, you know?
It's
I want to
interesting,
see
yeah.
what's going on now, because, like, you know, if they do remake RE5, because that's the thing is that, like, you know, everyone's like, oh yeah, no, if they do remake RE5, they're gonna have to change a lot due to fucking, like, racism, but I think it would be cool for them to just be like, yeah, you know what, if we're gonna have to change a bunch of shit, let's really change a bunch of shit and just go for it. That's an exciting prospect.
I would like to see what that looks like. I hope it's not full Sheva erasure though, like the rest of the series has been.
No, yeah, my
partner.
Bring Sheva back, make her like an actual like full on fucking character. Like, let's do it. I'm game.
But yeah, like while I was playing through it, it felt like it does try to explore some of the interiority of Ada, but it's like it often felt like it was rubber banding in a way that didn't quite feel as natural to me, because Ada always is the femme fatale character, obviously. Yeah. Like, and she's very direct. She knows what she's about. That's why, like, in the original, she's like, okay, I have my own plans here. Wesker really wants me to kill Leon. I don't necessarily really need to listen to Wesker here. I'm gonna go do my own thing, but I'm still gonna accomplish the mission. And in this, it's like, they try to paint the relationship between Wesker and Ada as, like, way more abusive in a weird way. And it's like, obviously, yeah, because Wesker's a bad dude, but he's, like, constantly berating her all the time. And it's like, dog, I already know Ada has her own motivation other than this. Like this, like, weird, uncomfortable, like, hyper evil Wesker, which it's the character that he is, but it's like, man, they're really fucking hammering it home in a way that is like, you'd think he would at least appreciate her and her abilities a little more, but instead he's like constantly calling her incompetent every single chance he can get. It is, and she's out there like fucking like doing the Lord's work for him.
It's this really weird thing where, like, yeah, she's doing all this cool shit, but then like, because the thing is, like, in the original, he's just, like, you know, telling her to do shit, like, but in this one, like, he shows up there in person a couple of times, and you're just kind of like...
It's so strange!
Like, I'm just like, why isn't he just doing this? Like, he's fucking Albert Wesker, like, he's got, like, I mean, yeah, I don't know how, like, how much, like, fucking superpowers he has at this point, but, like, he's still, like, a skilled fucking dude. Like, he could probably do this. Like, why is he having Ada do this? Like, it is kind of a weird thing, but I don't know.
He's got his own focus and his own attention. And also, like, I do like that they eventually reveal, like, how he's constantly going back to an office to like yell at her, and then also just showing up within like 15 minutes.
Well, no, because he's on a boat. Like
exactly.
That office is like out on a boat.
Now here's the thing. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing about the Separate Ways DLC is, like, it does recontextualize some of the things from the original RE4 that didn't make it into remake, but it does also omit set pieces from the original Separate Ways. And the big one from it, I think, is Ada actually destroying a warship. And there's, like, a beautiful irony in this idea that, like, Ada doesn't destroy a warship in this, and also the fact that there's a warship in there is a big plot point that is ultimately very bad for Ada in the end.
Yeah, I mean,
like, man, you probably should have went and destroyed that warship.
I mean, I think that's kind of the point of it. It's just like, yeah, we're, you know, like that was her mistake not doing that, I guess, you know. So
yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily the implication,
like,
because
it's a good dramatic irony kind of thing.
Yeah. Because the warship in the original was not Wesker's. It was specifically owned by, you know, Illuminatus. Yeah. That's the other thing is, like, Krauser's motivations in this also completely shift from how they were in the original in a way that I find really weird. Because it's like Krauser in the original was working for, like, Umbrella and Wesker, and, like, that's a really strong part of why he's there. And in this, it just kind of revealed that no, he wasn't actually. Like, he was just Illuminatus the entire way down, you know? It's so strange. Like Ada and Krauser in the original having like a tense a tense but like mutual working relationship together, I think is an original point of the original that this version of it just completely omits, because Krauser is no longer a part of that operation for her.
Yeah.
It's really strange. I would have liked to have seen more of that instead of more of her getting pursued by the big cloaked robe guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I needed a third. I don't know if I needed that many boss fights with that guy.
Yeah. I still really liked it.
I did. I had fun because if the problems that I have with RE4 Remake, like they're minimal to the fact that I still play it and I have fun with it. You know, it's still a good game. Yeah. Like I have problems with it where it's like I don't necessarily think that it's like the best version of Resident Evil 4, but it's like on its own, it's still a fun, very engaging video game.
Yeah, it's good. All right, let's wrap this up here. Oh my god, I just saw how long this is. I know that we took a break, but holy fuck.
Well, we can blast through these last few questions. You want me to ask you some questions?
I kind of want to just wrap it up. We can do the questions next time.
Sure.
Yeah, let's just get this over with. Trex, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Is there anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to talk about real quick before we send you on your way?
Shout out to Pete.
That's what's up. That's right.
That's always what we're saying. This is a Big Feet podcast.
They get you where you need to go.
They do. They do.
Favorite toe?
That's a secret.
You gotta tune into the stream to find out that one.
You gotta pay up for that one. Yeah.
I was gonna say I care more about the money than the stream. All right. But can I self promo? Is that a thing
please.
I can do?
No, absolutely.
You can follow me on pretty much anything at A Real Pup. Not Ariel Pup, because people seem to call me Ariel and it pisses me off. It's A Real Pup.
That's a fun one. I'm gonna remember that.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna torment you.
Awesome. Cool.
Air dog.
Yeah, that's AREALPUP.
Yeah. Don't be surprised when I'm not a dog or anything, so.
It's okay. We forgive you. I mean, is there like any particular days that you like do stuff, or is it just kind of like whenever? I know that you release your like schedules and all that, but is there like I always stream on Tuesday or whatever? Like, do you do that or?
Pretty much Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 EST for sure. That's PM, not AM. I don't wake up that early. Sometimes Sundays at 4 EST.
So yeah, if you are interested in seeing some like absolutely fantastic pixel art and animation, just check out those streams.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
Mm-hmm. And of course, as for us, you can support us on our website, gamesline.net. You can go to our Twitter at the Gamesline, or Tumblr, gamesline.tumblr.com. You can send in asks at gamesline.tumblr.com/ask. Again, I'm sorry that we couldn't answer the questions this time. We will get around to them next week. Facebook.com/Gamesline, YouTube.com/@thegamesline. There, you have to put the ad in there. YouTube's a dumb website. And our Twitch, twitch.tv/GameslineTV. Scott just recently did that AEW stream.
Stadium Stampede, baby. The VOD for that is up on YouTube and on Twitch.
There you go. If you want to support us, patreon.com/Gamesline. It's $3. You can get some stuff early and some stuff exclusively. The early stuff is our anime podcast, Unlimited Railworks, and the exclusive stuff, we have a couple of things, but the big one is the wrestling podcast, The Clothesline.
That's right, Patreon exclusive, baby.
Patreon exclusive.
You get all of our hot takes.
And
we did our all-in episode a little while ago. I'm guessing we're going to be doing one for Wrestle Dream next week.
Maybe, I don't fucking know.
I expect you there promptly.
Wow.
And if you want to come and hang out with us, chat with us, tell us any crazy shit, gamezone.zone. Type that into your web browser and it'll bring you to the Discord server where, we're always pretty much chilling there. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Well, to an extent. And then thank you to Melt Channel / Magic Circuit for our theme song Crush off of the album Magic is Real. If you want to listen to their stuff, it's meltchannel.bandcamp.com or magic-circuit.bandcamp.com. Next time you hear this, next week will be Bandcamp Friday. So prepare for that. If you haven't bought their stuff previously, get on that. Or if there's just
it's real good.
Or if there's just a musician you like in general, like if you bought all of Magic Circuit / Melt Channel stuff, go support another artist that you like. Support artists. That's it. That's your fucking. That's the main thing.
You can always buy Grinder Boy's X Funny Raves Anatomy.
You can.
That exists. You can go to grinderboys.bandcamp.com.
Scott, where can people find you?
I'm FKA Socks on Twitter, FKA Socks on Tumblr, gamesla.me on Blue Sky. But you can also search FKA Socks there. It's easy.
Maverick, how about yourself?
At Maverick Drifter on Twitter, and that's mainly it.
For me, at JOHN_MICHONSKI on Twitter. Yeah, I don't the other website.
We just put out on the site fucking Spencer's amazing Pathologic piece.
That is true.
Go fucking read that. Read it. It's so good.
Sticks up for Pathologic against the haters and the liars.
Everyone who's like, this game is unfun. It's great, but it's not fun. He's like, fuck you. It's actually fun.
I saw someone reblog it and just said, this is based. So that's how you know it's good.
Nice.
We got a based skeleton. Let's go.
Yeah. We got some crazy shit going on our Tumblr. We just reblog shit. Elvie blogged a bunch of Cheerno icons on there yesterday.
I saw that. I was so confused by that.
I mean, I respect it, we just reblog stuff on there. Like sometimes we reblog anime stuff too. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Anytime I just see a funny post on my timeline that's like game related, I'm like, you know what? That can go on Gamesline. I'll just do that.
Just it's gaming. We're curating an experience, It's all good. All right.
Yeah, I'm expecting Overwatch Babies fan art ASAP.
Yeah, where is
it? Please.
Trex, you know what to do.
I'm not drawing it, but I can maybe incentivize people.
How much? What's the com rate?
Is that going to be the next the next theme?
Maybe I already put out the theme for this week, but maybe next week.
Yeah, exactly. Or just be like, change the plans, folks.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's actually Overwatch Babies. I know you guys were looking forward to vampires, but nah, I got something better.
Fuck the season. Fuck Halloween. What could be scarier than Overwatch Babies?
Overwatch Babies. Got a little Reaper. The mask really fits him.
All right, that's it. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. We'll be back next week with another episode of the Gamesline podcast. Thank you so much.
Chugga.
Goodbye.
Ew.
What's the Rocket League noise?
The news. The news.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh, Craig's not an actual person.
No, it's a fucking shitty robot that sucks. Look at him.
I do like the idea of like, oh yeah, we have a hidden member of Gamesline, Craig.
I thought. Listen, I don't keep track of everybody.
I had to summon the demon. Bring this freak in here.
You basically are doing incantations.
Let him out of the damn basement.
His icon sucks.
Everyone hates his icon. I think it's fine. He's a little bear.
He's trying to look like the bear from Parappa, but he's not him.
No, he's not an owl. He's definitely a bear.
Yeah.
He just likes talking into a microphone.
He's like, now we're recording. And I'm like,
Now
shut
we're
up.
recording. Yeah. What the
He's
fuck,
not
dude?
PJ Barry.
John's Craig's biggest hater.
I am. I hate Craig, and I hate the fucking Bucky's mascot.
Everybody
The
loves
beaver.
him, though.
I'll throw that fucking thing in a wood chipper. I'll smash him up against the wall. I hate that bastard.
Oh, he's the little beaver. That's who it is.
Yeah, he's a little
Yeah.
beaver, and his days are numbered.
John's going to do the goddamn Donkey Kong attack on him.
I am, yeah, and I live in fucking Texas, so like I see his bastard face all the time because people just wear shirts, and I'm like, you know what? Wawa cleans the floor with Bucky's, like Bucky's.
Damn.
Is all, cause Bucky's is like, okay, if you're on a road trip and you really gotta piss and you want to piss in like a good bathroom, you go to a Bucky's. They very specifically are like, we clean our bathrooms constantly. They are actually nice bathrooms. Sure. And like they have, if you it's good for road trips. It's good for road trips. But people who are like, "Oh, I love to eat at Bucky's. Oh, I love to get the barbecue sandwich."
Oh my god.
It's horrible. I have had like 2 or 3 because sometimes you get one and it's bad and it's like, okay, yeah, I'll try another one. It's good. I got like 2 or 3 sandwiches. Barbecue sandwiches, and they basically just like sliced off like a heap of fat and just put it on a bun. There was like no meat,
That's
and it
fucked up.
was the worst thing in the world. Meanwhile, Wawa, you can get a nice chicken strip sandwich for like $5. You could get all the fixings on it that you want: lettuce and tomato and hot peppers. That's what I do. And it's good. I like survived through that shit.
What's your Publix opinion?
Oh, I love a Publix.
I figured you'd like Publix.
Yeah, again from Florida. Love a Publix. Love the chicken. Of the chicken sub from there.
I would love for any of you to one day visit Stu Leonard's.
I mean, sure.
It is one of the most fucked up supermarkets I think I've ever been in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the kind. Okay, this is gonna sound like some Five Nights at Freddy's shit, but it is the kind of supermarket that does have animatronics in it.
Mm.
No, it's a nice, like, it's a good store. Like, you can get a whole bunch of really good, like, really fresh stuff in it, but also like they just have a kitchen area where they'll serve you fucking anything you want, dog. Like, you can get a deli sandwich and you can get like General Tso's chicken in the same place. They don't give a fuck. It feels like a damn amusement park ride of a fucking store.
That's pretty good.
It's weird. I haven't been there in so long because the last time I was in Connecticut was, well, a couple weeks ago actually, but we didn't go to Stu Leonard's. Unfortunately, that wasn't in the itinerary.
I mean, when I went to Florida, I specifically stopped at Wawa because it had been a very long time. I was like, fuck that, I'm going to Wawa.
I was too busy like getting food from actual restaurants.
No, I was like, nah, dude, I'm getting fucking Wawa. Kiss
That's
my
fair.
ass, parents.
That's fair. I had a very strong inclination to go to Cumbies, but they like the only way that would have happened is if I like DoorDashed
Cumbies?
something from it. Yeah, Cumberland
Cumbies.
Farms. It's called Cumbies. Everyone, literally, you talk to someone in Connecticut, you ask about Cumbies, they know exactly what place it is.
That's why I don't associate with fucking Connecticut.
Well,
Yeah.
Fuck you, I guess.
Perversion.
High society perverts.
Go on Wayne's stream right now. Ask him about Cumbies. He'll tell you.
I will not.
Are we ready to like record?
Yeah.
I've got an active timer.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go. Okay. I'm just gonna say real quick. I don't know if you can hear it, but apparently there is a huge hailstorm happening right now outside of my window.
Oh shit.
No, wait.
Bang it a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't wait a bit.
I mean, I don't know. Do you think I should?
BB's here. Hi, BB.
I'm just
Do you know how long it's supposed to last?
15 minutes apparently. It said it is the warning is until 9:45 and it is 9:30. So
Yeah, if we're able to hear that, then it's definitely showing up on the waveform. We can take a break for a bit.
Mhm.
I would recommend leaving. I would recommend leaving them rolling.
all right,
Yeah.
sure.
Especially because we're going to talk about Resident Evil, and that is something I am going to talk to you deliberately about.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I am a little bit worried that I forgot to hit the actual like phantom power for my interface.
I mean, we could hear you. What was the what would be the difference?
I don't know is the thing. Like I saw on my mic like, oh, I didn't have it turned on because usually that's what it needs to actually like power on. So if it sounds fine, then
Yeah, we haven't had any issues like hearing you or anything.
Okay.
Have it shown on the waveform totally fine?
yeah, maybe I hit it by accident when I went to like go to the bathroom earlier.
Oh my god.
Damn, that's
Jesus.
knowledge.
Holy
All right.
shit.
Yeah, leave a recording for a bit, and we'll take just like a break for 15.
All right. I mean,
I'm hungry. I could use a snack.
Little snacky boy.
Little snacky.
I'm just a little worried about my my car now because hey, guess what?
Yeah, go take a look at that.
I mean, there's nothing I can do
Don't-
if
Don't get beamed, obviously. But
I mean, there's nothing I can't move it somewhere where it will be more protected. Like it's under like a tree, so that's probably the best
yeah,
I could do. It's just like I found out that like I'm not like fucking covered for like anything. I deliberately
Bro.
was like. So what happened was like when like after I got in that accident and I like had to get a new car, I like went through and I like tried to get more coverage on my insurance, and
your rate's probably like skyrocketed.
yeah, I mean it went up, but like not like crazy. So I was like, okay, sure. Like I mean it went up, but you know it was semi reasonable. So I got a fucking big old scratch on my car because I accidentally clipped a like concrete staircase while I was because at work they're like redoing the food truck and they left the fucking staircase out in like the middle of the fucking like the turn area to leave, and I scraped up against it because they fucking left it out where I couldn't see it. So it's something that it is something that I can fix on my own basically because you know, I'm just gonna have to like buy like paint and like sand it and do it myself pretty much. But I thought that it was something that would be covered by my insurance, so I like called them about it and they basically just went like, no, actually, you're not really covered for pretty much most things. And also, there's a chance that this is going to raise your rates now because you told us about this. And I was just like, oh.
Jesus.
Great.
That sucks.
Yeah. So, I basically was just like, oh, so I shouldn't have told you about this, huh? And they were just like, I can't say that. And I was like, well, I can.
They went tee.
I can. I mean, it's just cosmetic damage, so I'm not like, you know, super like, you know, I'll try to fix it. But no, very stupid. Because yeah, no, I thought that I was gonna be able to just be like, hey, yo, you know, is this something? Because it wasn't fucking my fault, you know, like it was like hidden. But yeah, I don't fucking know. It's fine.
What are you reaching for? She's reaching for something. I don't know what though.
Oh, I guess the Writers Guild has reached a tentative agreement with the studios.
Let's go.
The strike may end soon.
Oh, finally.
I mean, we could bring that up on the podcast because we're gonna talk about other union stuff.
See this? You see this fucker? She's lost in the sauce right now.
Oh, yeah, I can see her.
Look at her. She's going to fucking town.
He's a kitty.
Cute.
So fucked up out there.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, do what you
Yeah,
do what you gotta
right.
do.
Hello.
Hi.
Still waiting it out?
Yeah, it's still fucking going.
Oh, shit.
I have some Zapp's spicy Cajun frottators.
Nice. Oh, you know what I had earlier? I had the fucking turtle chips. You ever have turtle chips?
No, I haven't.
They're like a Korean corn chip that is like really good.
Let me see them motherfuckers. Sorry, I got mouth full of chips, so.
Let me look them up. Oh, get a load of this. And they're like puffed.
That's so good. Holy shit. I would really fuck with that. They're like a whole ass turtle.
Ew, why are they so puffy?
Because it's all corn.
You don't want a puffy chip?
I don't
It's
like when my chips are puffy. You know how like vegetable chips have like that puffiness to them? Some of them are like in that shape even. I hate that.
They're like kind of layered is the thing.
Yeah, I don't like it when vegetable chips are like that either, but I can really fuck with just like some standard ass chips that got some puff to them. Some extra crunchy layer. You never just like stack a bunch of chips on top of each other and just fucking go ham?
No.
You gotta live a little.
I like to enjoy them one by one. I like to savor the taste, you know?
They're both viable methods.
Y'all think I should
My
go
knees.
look at my car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
If
check just to make sure. You got like a
Alright.
tarp?
If anyone
No.
got a PvP, this is a good time to do it.
Alright, I'm
I
gonna go
already
look.
did.
I mean, I'm just gonna have to accept my fate if it's fucked up.
I don't need to pee. I got my gamer bottle right here.
There you go. No, but yeah, it's been funny.
Yeah,
Just
we usually all go straight in the bottle during the show.
you gotta.
No breaks.
No breaks. But no,
we should consider investing in a bucket.
Yeah, the
hell
group
no.
bucket.
You gotta. It's Poland Spring bottle only. Man, I'm like already choosing to play more Liza P.
Lays a pee-pee. Lays a penis.
That's right.
Lays a piss.
That's what you get at the end of the game.
Oh, really?
It's like the Barbie movie that way.
Mhm.
Oh.
I would love if this was a Scorn situation where you, at the very end of the game, stick your dick in something.
God, Scorn.
Have you played Scorn, Trex?
I don't even fucking know what the fuck Scorn is.
You should look up Scorn. Just look at it.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew, why it look like this?
You never heard of freaking H.R. Giger?
No.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I live in a hole. Also,
So, do you like how many penises there are?
no. How come
Well, don't
games
worry,
like
there's-
this always have so much penis in them?
Well, yeah, that's the point.
I am scared of penis, so it does make me uncomfortable.
So true.
That's gross.
It's a gross game, but it's like beautiful.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess it's lovingly crafted.
Yeah, like doo doo, but
Everything looks like sad doo doo.
yeah,
But that's part of the experience.
Little Dookie Kaka.
real. God, everybody's been playing Liza P, and I don't know a single thing about it. And anytime I ask about any fucking game, somebody tells me, you know, those like meme prompts on Twitter that are like, describe your favorite game and like without mentioning the title in like the worst way possible. And people would just say like one thing. Like when I asked about Baldur's Gate, everybody was like, you could fuck a bear in it. And I was like, okay,
That's true. That's true.
cool. That's all I needed to know. I'm afraid to ask about Liza P. I think I like
It's-
peeked in a couple people's streams and I was like, not for me, goodbye.
It's a Pinocchio Souls-like. That's all you gotta know.
See, I don't like Souls-like games.
That's fine. Like, you know, if you're not a Souls freak, then like, you know, easy to pass.
It's like I wouldn't even call myself that big of a Souls freak, but this has been one where just like since I got to play it, it's just been clicking like on all cylinders. Like the closest.
It depends on like your
Whoa.
tolerance of that kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah, like it rings the closest to me as like I don't know Sekiro in a way.
Yeah, it's got a lot of Sekiro blood in it. But it's like I like how it takes elements of like all of the Souls games and like manages to mix them together in a way that feels like very natural.
Yeah, I mean, again, like right before this, I was already getting through like Armored Core, so it's like I know the niche I'm carving into right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. a lot of people have been calling Armored Core Souls-like, and it's just fundamentally not.
It's a different game. It's a game that came out before.
It is. It's a lot like those Armored Core games. I don't know if you've heard about them.
Never.
I don't know a damn thing about it. I did get it wrong which one I played before. I kept saying it was 2. The one I did play was 3.
Oh, yeah.
Which, man, I'm going on eBay.
What's the difference?
2
one of them is Armored Core 2 and one of them is Armored Core 3.
Well, no, Armored Core 1 and 2, since this was like... Armored Core 1 came out on the PS1, and then Armored Core 2 is the first one on that console, but like 1 and 2 had their movement strictly directed like to the D-pad, which is an entirely different sensation to like having dual like analog stick movement. It was really fucking stupid, but I got a chance to like play the first one on like an emulator, and I get where the juice is coming. Like it is interesting to see it try and do the shit that it's still able to do.
It's got stuff going on.
It's daring to say, can we just be a freak about this?
Yeah. Man, fucking Armored Core 3 first result on eBay, $75. Come on. That's complete in box though. Man. Okay, hold on. Armored Core PS1 Project Phantasma Master of Arena 3 game lot. This is an auction with a whole week left on it, and the current bid is 1 cent.
You know, like, somebody's gonna jump on that.
Yeah,
for sure. For sure. I am gonna watch that one though. Add to watch list. There's no way it's not gonna jump up to like $100 or something for all 3. That's so sad. How's it going?
It sounds like it's passing.
Okay, hell yeah. I'm gonna go grab a little bit more Wawa.
That's fine.
Oh man, the Japanese cover of Armored Core 3 is so much cooler than the American one. Holy fuck. I hate that, man. I hate it when the American covers are like so boring compared to the Japanese ones.
Yeah, or they're just fucking outright ugly.
Yeah. Like Armored Core 3 cover. See if I can just find a good image. Yeah, here's the fucking... Oh, that's a really small one. I ain't sending that.
A little tiny, a little baby.
Aww,
a little small baby.
Dude, Bluey the video game.
Give me Tools Large, please. That's also a cool cover. Where's that one from? Oh, that's the PAL version. Jeez. Okay, yeah. Fucking American version, whatever. You got a fucking mech stand in there. Who care? Cover Japan. Fucking Japanese version. Look at this shit. Look at this. This mech is solemn. This mech is feeling things.
That is kind of cool, huh?
It's sick.
I was looking at like the other one where it's like a zoomed in look at the robot. That might be like a poster.
This is the PAL version. Oh, fucking hell. I can't find a big version of it. Ugh. Okay, this case is all fucked up, but look at the fucking PAL version. This one's cool too. Like this one's like fucking. It looks hand drawn. Ugh.
Yeah.
So brutal.
Oh, that's nice. I like the sticker.
Me too. I would love if it was that price. Please, for the love of God. I'm so sad. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna grab water.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely passing. Okay.
Nice.
Slay.
Okay. Alright. I'm sitting and I'm all good.
Yay!
Hooray! Hooray!
I'm shitting and I'm all good.
Oh. Well,
why'd you moan like that?
I don't know. That reminds me, I need to update my crap count in crap chat. What was my last one? 4:38 at 2 a.m.? I did like one more.
That's crazy.
That so many tabs open.
Why?
Because I'm fucked up and a little silly with it.
That's scary.
Sorry. You good?
I mean, I think I should be good now. Yeah, it's. I don't even hear the thunder anymore.
Okay, word. You want to just go straight in the? Want to just go straight in the next segment?
Sure. I mean, we kind of were wrapped up with what we were saying, so yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Okay, rad.
Okay.